Krabby
Hello,
patties.
and welcome to D20 Enclave. I am your host. That's all you need to know. Today we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons. We are temporarily still down a Tendra, but he will be back shortly.
Allegedly.
I hope. Potentially very drunk. Gonna be an interesting night. Anybody want to give a recap? That's a no from Jay. That's I think Keela Keck did it last time. Wow.
I wouldn't mind.
You
if
wouldn't mind.
If I can remember what happened last week. Let's take a look. Okay. Okay. So from Seema's perspective, no?
Yes, from your character's perspective.
Okay. So here's what happened. So, let's see. I woke up early in the morning, and I realized that there was an investigation happening in the tavern that I was staying at on the night, and I realized that me, Seema, could actually help. So I do what I do best, and that's help. So I went and I told the investigators that I saw something in the middle of the night. Yes, I did, and there was a person sneaking away and jumping out of a window, and I thought maybe that little bit of information would be a bit more helpful. But the investigators didn't really seem too happy. Not they didn't really do anything with it. But the friends of this well, there was a murder, but the friends of the murdered, and I think they were acquaintance of the other lady who was also murdered. They decided to go off and investigate themselves. Yes, they did. So I decided that I was going to go with them, because if there was a murderer around, somebody has to protect them. So, because who knows, maybe they'd probably come back, finish the job. Anyhow, we found this weird ball inside the tavern, and then we found this other ball inside the woods, and it seems to be some sort of anti-magic ball thing that briefly dispels all magic, which is very handy, I imagine, if you're trying to not be detected or whatnot. But that's about as far as we got, I think. I think I've just been picking up my things off of the floor. Yes, I am. So I hope my new acquaintances like me, not like the other ones. That's probably where we're at. I don't remember.
Well, you left off in the woods.
In the woods.
You're still deep in the forest. And you had recently reactivated one of those anti-magic balls, much to the protest of Tindra, I must say.
Right. Yeah. He probably was not a fan.
So that's where we're picking up. It is mid-afternoon, starting to get later in the day. What do you do?
The anti-magic field went away after a short time. So we're just kind of like there, nothing.
It only lasted for about 6 seconds, but it basically what you have found that any magical effect that was in the radius when it went off got shut off, and then any like you had to essentially concentrate on reactivating things for a moment.
The other thing that people probably should know is, like, last session we were kind of contending with the fact that somebody was scrying on us.
That is true.
Multiple times. That being said, Keelikek will roll a perception because they're in the middle of the woods.
What are you looking for?
So we're in the middle of the woods, right?
You are, yeah. It's
Okay,
well, you're
so he's
currently in a clearing.
Yeah.
In the middle of the woods. Yeah.
So this is kind of like just a situational awareness kind of. Can you hear anything? Can you see anything that's out of the ordinary?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Just a generic roll. Why do I not have advantage?
Well, that's nature.
Oh, that's why, because I misclicked. How about that?
I guess we'll see. Pretty good.
It's better.
That is not bad. You can hear the sounds of like crickets and cicadas and birds and various different forms of wildlife in the area. Looking at the tops of the trees, you can tell that the wind is starting to pick up. But other than that, it's really calm here. Like, there's not a lot going on.
So do we head back? Or do we, if we lost our trail here?
Well, the investigators did ask us to stay put, and we very much have not been staying put. So if we went back, maybe they'd let us off with a warning for not listening to them.
Were we planning on coming back?
Oh, why wouldn't you?
Oh, no real reason.
Tim is just kind of looking up at all of you, like, very confused.
I think we head back. There's no reason for us to not. If we lost the trail, we lost it, and there's nothing much to be done. At least not now.
So there's some way that they are traveling large distances. So like via teleportation or some kind of portal? Did something come in and pick them up? These are the questions we must answer.
Do I have something that can detect magic, such as a detect magic spell?
You do.
I'm pretty sure everybody has been casting detect magic already, and at this point, because there was a lot of detect magic being cast last week.
There was, yeah.
Yes.
So I don't think I don't think I should really add on to the.
I don't know if I can't remember the rolls that I got last week, but Keelikek can see the magic a lot of times, but his Arcana's knowledge is not the greatest.
Correct.
It's not terrible. It's not the greatest.
Yeah.
It's not tender level.
Right. Well. Is that a wolf?
Yeah.
That's not. I don't like wolves. We should probably go back to town.
I mean, if a wolf shows up, I'll just ask it nicely to leave.
You can do that. You can talk to things like.
Yeah, that's how I talk to Klondike.
Wait, you can talk to Klondike.
I can talk to all beasts.
That is amazing.
Plants too, but their plants are weird.
I don't imagine plants would have very much to say. They're just kind of stand there.
Well, we've done all that we can do here, so might as well head back.
Okay, yes. Before the wolves come.
Okay. One of you. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
Seema.
Okay.
Yeah, Seema do it.
God damn it, guys. We're gonna start off with an amazing roll. Check it out. 11. Bang.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's good.
Roll a d6 for me.
Oh no. Oh, that's a lot more d6s than I was hoping to pick up. It's a 2.
Okay. As you're traveling back, the wind starts to pick up more. The temperature starts to drop. Doesn't really impede your ability to travel because Draxon.
Thank you, Drexen.
Doesn't really slow you down a whole lot. But as you are getting back to town, you start to hear the rumble of thunder in the distance.
I think it might rain.
The last time it rained, we ended up unconscious.
Ah,
I would like
Well-
to go inside, please.
well, you're very much alive, which is good. Some people go unconscious and never wake up. Sorry, did I
Too soon.
did I dampen the mood?
Yeah, let's not talk about Nemi right now.
Right, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to, Nemi, that was his name?
Nemi, yes.
I see.
Nemi Hirith.
I see. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You didn't know. He was
You can, Draxon, yeah.
he was a good guy.
We can do, I guess, a burial, if that would make you feel better.
And we've already decided that we'll handle the burial ritual according to the customs of Chalk.
Chalk. Favorite. Well, do you have any loved ones or anything like that?
He's got family. We will attempt to let them know the news when we get a chance.
I see. Okay then. Right. Sorry again. I mean to dredge up any recent thoughts or make the phrase "too soon" is often said, and I'm talking too much again. Okay.
It's okay, little one. How old are you?
Oh, me. I'm 6.
6.
Yes, 6. That's well, if I try to put in, I guess, in human years, I'm around. I want to say maybe. When do humans become adults?
Round 18?
Oh, okay, yeah, around there.
So you're around 19 years old in kobold years.
I'm very much an adult. Yes.
Very much an adult. Okay. That makes things a little easier. Do you like bacon by chance?
Well, I mean, yeah, I love bacon. I love meat.
Okay. He goes to the. I guess we'll go to the inn.
Okay. As you're rolling into town, you can tell that the storm kind of has people on edge. They're starting to close up shops. It is later in the evening anyway. But things that you would think that should be open are starting to close up, like restaurants and stuff like that. Other inns and taverns, like they're closing like the front. People are starting to fortify, close up the shutters, that sort of thing.
Well, there must be one hell of a storm on its way, I guess.
Would that be a survival check?
Yes.
I think he said yes, so I'm just gonna roll survival.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I also roll survival to see how bad the storm will be?
Yes.
Has it started raining yet?
No.
Yours is much higher than mine with the bonus, but I rolled better.
Wow.
The student has become the master.
I imagine Draxon's actually like doing like proper weather tracking techniques while Keelikek's just opening his mouth and sticking out his tongue.
So
Taste the ichor.
The weather vane is his tongue.
both of you honestly it's hard to miss. So you start looking around, seeing, like, trying to get an eye on why people may seem so skittish about this one. And on the horizon, you can see this huge, tall cloud, super high up in the sky, and it looks like a light show, like non-stop lightning and thunder throughout it.
Can I make a check or something to see if this looks kind of like the storm that went through Link as we were leaving?
Say that again?
Can I like make a check or something to see if this looks like the storm that went through Link as we were leaving?
You don't have to roll for that. It looks like it's coming from the other direction, from the north.
Does this look like any storm that I've seen before?
Occasionally, it just looks like it's probably gonna be a bad storm.
Oh boy.
Can I roll nature or survival to see if this storm looks naturally occurring or if it's magical in nature?
Something may be causing it.
Yeah.
Sure.
I was thinking that as a player, but Keelikek wouldn't think of doing that.
You can make a nature check for that, Draxon.
Oh, it looks like a 20 on my end.
Huh. Well, looks real bad.
What do you see? What do you see, Jackson?
I see a real big cloud is full of lightning and it's bad.
Maybe we should get inside then before the inn.
Can I? Go ahead.
Well, no, nothing. I was just suggesting that we should go in before it closes.
Can I make a check to see if it does look magical in nature, like an arcana?
I would say you could start with a nature check.
Heyo.
Seems natural enough.
Okay, well, I'll just start heading inside.
Until it's not. Okay.
And then all of a sudden, Megamind
God
pops out of it.
dang. Yeah, Sharknado's on the way. Gosh. All right, we'll head inside to weather the storm. Maybe have some pocket bacon, some ale.
Pocket bacon.
Oh yes, Keelikek is going to show Seema the glory that is pocket bacon.
Oh God, how would he even react to that?
It looks like there's a few more people in the tavern portion of the inn here than what you've seen in the past. Probably because of the impending weather. A light music is playing. They seem to be serving everybody. They've got the fire going. Pretty jolly in here. Nobody really seems to be caring too much about what's going on outside.
Yeah, it's almost like there wasn't a murder here last night.
It's almost like they didn't tell anybody.
I thought Seema definitely would have said out loud if that earlier conversation with Keelikek didn't happen. Would have fucked up the whole vibe. People would have been like, "What?
Where's the dead guy?"
You mean this shit haunted?"
Oh my god. Oh my god.
They say the elven
Hell no, I'm out of here.
elven dancer will visit you at night.
Can't
Will
keep
toss
his head
your ear
on.
off about
Hold on.
what plants say.
Seema, come here.
Oh, okay.
He buys a pocket bacon. Are you old enough to drink? Do you drink?
I do drink. I love drinking.
We'll buy a drink for Seema.
You kinda the bartender slash owner, the purveyor here, kind of looks you up and down. What'll it be?
The strongest thing you've got.
Kind of looks back and forth between Keelikek and Seema.
I can handle it.
Makes that too.
All right.
Oh, and some bacon. Some 2 pounds of bacon.
2 pounds. That's a lot of bacon to have in one sitting. How you gonna finish all that?
All right.
That's why it's called pocket bacon. You stash the rest.
Wait, you can put things other than tools in your pockets.
Oh, you have much to learn.
We don't carry the strong stuff here. However, puts 2 tankards down in front of you and pours them full of mead.
Oh, I want mead.
Me too, man. All right, well,
This was made locally in the beehives just west of here.
Thank you very much. As Seema goes to reach for like her little coin purse, and like puts the coinage down.
Don't worry, I told you I would buy you the first drink.
Oh,
The first round.
Oh, okay.
So-
Thank you.
4 copper per mug. A silver if you want to keep the tankard.
We can keep the tankard, but that wouldn't fit in my pocket.
That is a conundrum.
I'll buy it. I'll hand him a gold.
I'll look at Seema. You loop it around your belt and then hang it.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Maybe that's
Round
what
for the
handle-
rest of my. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
You're good. Go for it.
Said round for the rest of my comrades here as well.
Mead.
I will
mead, mead.
signal that I don't want any.
He's paid for it already. He's pouring it.
Okay. I'll push it over to Seema.
I'll drink it for you. You can't give a pregnant lady something to drink. To the heck.
I don't understand.
Well, I mean, your friend here is pregnant.
Of course you can give them. Oh, it's for the baby. Oh yes.
You don't give a baby mead.
Oh, yeah.
Can I look at the bartender? Just, do you have something non-alcoholic?
Oh,
It's alright if you don't. I have water.
we do. Hydrate.
Oh, hydrate. Shit, I don't have anything.
I'm trying, bro.
How do you get caught out every week, Aaron?
I know. They didn't do a hydrate
about-
last week.
How about goat's milk?
It works. As long as it's warmed.
It's been processed
All right. Yeah, I'll
It's not-
take some goat's milk.
straight from the goat, so
I would hope not. I'll take it. Thank you. And whatever food you have.
right. Well, we have fish.
Fish.
Lots
Sure,
of
I'll
lots
take
of
it.
fish.
Yeah, ovened, fried. I don't care. As long as
Apples,
it's
I
as
imagine.
long as it's tasty. I'll put down a gold and just keep the goat's milk and fish coming, please.
Sure.
Well, pregnant women really do have the straightest cravings.
Brings it out to you. It is warm. So,
Why'd you say that like we should be suspicious?
It is warm.
ask for it to be warm.
It is warm, yeah.
It is warm.
Thank you.
It
I will
is
take it.
warm.
I appreciate it.
It's warm. Sorry, I'm still getting back into the cadence of talking.
Fair.
Things are
Can
gonna
I
be
take my
awkward for
mug
a
into a
while.
corner? Is there a corner table available?
Yeah, if you want a corner table.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my mug to a corner table.
Sure.
I'm gonna pull out both alchemy jars because I have both of those. Those are mine.
Okay.
I'm gonna have one make 8 ounces of acid and the other make a half ounce of basic poison.
Sure. You can roll your kits.
No, the alchemy jugs just make those.
Oh, from the alchemy jug. I forgot you had
Yeah.
2 alchemy jugs.
I had 2 of them.
You lucky motherfucker.
I can make 2 gallons of wine if I wanted, or 24 gallons of salt water.
Salt water.
Wine.
I can make so many things.
Sure. Okay. So, okay, you're making those things with your alchemy jug.
And then I'm going to attempt to make a potion of harming.
Potion of
Yeah, I'm going to
harming.
attempt to make one of those.
Yeah, okay.
Sure. Potion of harming. Do you have... You've already got one of these, right?
A potion of harming.
Yeah.
Do I have one on me? No.
Thought you... What does a potion of harming do? I assume it's just like a basic poison.
It's the same dice rolls as a basic potion of healing, except it hurts you. It's literally the same thing, but unless you cast Identify, it looks like a potion of healing.
I understand. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
It's very cool and very evil, but very
Okay.
funny.
So go ahead and roll me. Would that be your herbalism kit, poisoner's kit?
I
Yeah.
would assume
Poisoner's kit. Yeah.
Okay.
So you just like making poison out in the middle of
In
the,
the open.
it's like,
I went to a shadowy corner.
Shadowy
I went to
corner.
a shadowy corner.
you just hear maniacal giggling in the corner.
He's,
Oh, he's gonna get him real good.
All
he's
right.
over here plotting on how to take over the tri-state area.
Takes you a while, but you successfully make a
With
single
my next
potion of harming.
Excellent.
Yep. Maniacal giggling.
So, how did you all meet then?
Mimics.
Mimics? You mean like one of those
Mini
things
mimics.
they pretend to like be a thing, right?
Yeah, they were spoons.
Huh?
Yeah. See if Seema can roll maybe a perception or investigation to notice that we don't use silverware.
No, I think it's pretty obvious. Like, you didn't really notice it before, but after they kind of like,
As you mention it.
yeah, it makes sense now. Like, none of them use silverware.
That's
I have a spoon.
Well,
One spoon. It's made of wood.
okay.
I had a knife fight against a fork.
We lost.
And almost lost.
That's a brand new sentence. Okay. Okay then. I'm a knife fight with a fork.
Yes.
Interesting. Did the fork bring a knife?
No, the fork caught a knife that Draxon threw.
Yeah,
What?
the fork had teeth.
The fork had teeth.
You asked.
I'm very much laughing. Seema's bewildered. Flabbergasted even.
Yeah, it was a strange time.
Right. Well, and then I suppose like a thing like that would I guess brings a group together.
Yes, we almost all died to the toilet.
There was one we didn't see. Someone else got.
After that, we've been comrades ever since.
That's well, that's quite a great story actually. I mean, you fought some forks, some silverware, and then you fought a toilet, and then now you guys are friends. That's really nice.
We've been through a lot.
And you guys have been together how long then?
About 2 years. or take.
Wow, 2 years. That's a long time.
Yeah, it is when you're only 6 years old.
Well, yeah, I mean that also. I mean, I imagine I could possibly live to be older than 6, but I think it's really just you guys have stuck together that long. That's amazing.
It is, if you think about it, it is quite amazing.
Yeah.
We've had our. There's been times when things were a little rocky, of course.
Well, I imagine knowing somebody for more than 3 weeks is probably going to be challenging sometimes, but
Draxon stabbed me in the back once.
oh
Yeah.
dear.
He almost killed
Yes.
me.
It's because he picked up a doll.
Oh, what kind of doll? Was it fuzzy?
No,
No.
It wasn't fuzzy.
it was creepy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he stabbed him.
Because of the doll?
Yeah.
Because of the doll.
Did the doll, like, tell him to?
I think so.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
I was just joking. I didn't know dolls can talk. The doll that I had never talked.
That one did.
What?
Yours what didn't talk.
Oh, wow. I'm learning so much more about the outside world every day.
Yeah, my mum cut my arm off and then killed me. So,
Oh,
you know.
But you're very much alive right now.
Yeah, I came back.
Oh. Oh, right, yeah.
Didn't have my arm for like 10 days, but it's alright.
10
got through.
days. So on the 11th day, your arm just decided to come back then?
No, we had to go talk to people and they put my arm back. It's still kind of numb, but it works.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, that sounds fascinating. Yeah,
No
I thought,
feeling
wow,
at all.
you guys have had very full lives already. That's so amazing for you
Technically,
guys.
I've also died.
You've died?
Yeah.
Oh.
Then I was brought back.
Oh. Nice. Can't you? Is it too soon to ask if you could do that for your friend?
It was to try and save Nemi.
I see.
Yeah. Nimi also came back.
Oh, so this is the second time dying.
Yeah. He's got a bad track record, to be honest.
Let's get those frequent flyer miles.
They're probably like, you again.
I'm gonna take out my spoon. I'm gonna take out my spoon and start eating my
Sure.
fish.
No,
I'm gonna offer some to Seema.
Yeah, I like fish, but I mean, Keelikak went through the trouble of buying me all this bacon. At this point, I've already drank the mead, one of the mead that was bought for me, and then the
Sure.
one that was given to Lou. I've already drank like half of that.
Oh man,
Nice.
okay.
I'm gonna give you some fish. Gotta
Balance it out.
pet the stomach.
So like,
If you don't, you're gonna get pissed. You don't want that.
so Seema up until this point hasn't really eaten anything. So and she acts like like I don't want to say refined, but she seems very normal and like very like polite and like calm. And then you give her the fish, and she like sniffs it, and then she just inhales it. There's like no other word, just like the whole thing just gone.
Right, mate. You gotta be careful. There's probably like bones in that
Where?
in the fish.
I haven't felt anything. I don't think.
Can I push like the rest of my fish to Seema? Do it again. Oh, Mike, I'm gonna look at the bartender, whoever's over there, and like point at the fish and like 2 more.
He nods, brings some more out.
Well, one thing you know about me, I love eating and I love drinking.
Keelikak, give us some bacon.
Bacon. He hands Seema some bacon.
This is a talent.
I would like Seema to roll just a basic constitution check.
Constitution check. All right, I'll do.
Not
15.
bad. It's good bonus.
Doing pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I used to eat like a lot when I used to back home, and you know, you just find whatever you can, and like out here, there's like a lot of food. Picks up bacon, and you know,
Where do you come from?
oh, I was born, or hatched, in a place called Disaster Mountain. Yes.
Has Keelikak heard of this place?
You can all make history checks to see if you've heard of it. Keelikak has not.
Seema's definitely finished that second tankard of mead by now.
Oh, for sure.
Very
I'll
impressive.
I'll point and like tell the bartender to bring 2 more
Okay.
meads.
Brings them
Oh
out.
God, they're gonna fuck Seema up. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Forget for not being green.
Lou, you have heard of Disaster Mountain. It is in the Republic of Kuthia. And with an 18, there's rumors that the reason they call it Disaster Mountain is because that there is a large dragon that lives there and has lived there for a very long time.
Okay. All right. So, like, is there actually a dragon in there, or?
Oh yes.
Oh, there is.
Well, yeah.
What's it called?
Yeah, what is the dragon's name? That's actually something I don't know.
Kobolds very rarely ever actually know the name of the dragon they serve. They normally come up with some sort of name for it themselves.
Interesting.
So what did your clan of kobolds call this big scary dragon?
I'm so close to saying Needhog, but we'll call him. Just give me 1 second. We're gonna call him Aldred the Scary. Right. He was yeah, we called him Aldred the Scary, because he was very scary, of course. And, yeah, I lived there for about maybe 4 years, and then I found a book, and then the book was very nice book, and then it made me feel like I can do anything. So I decided to become an adventurer, and now here I am.
You studied?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, there wasn't really anything to study at first. I was just out there with, like, trusty shield, and I'd go out there and I'd protect people who couldn't protect themselves. And then I would, okay.
You are hammering those down.
Oh,
It's 11.
I'm starting to feel it.
So, then what was I talking about? Oh, yes. Then I was protecting people that couldn't protect themselves, and then the god of light, Ramira, liked that, so she decided that I should be able to do that, but better. And now, here I am. Well, first I went to magic school, and then here I am, 2 years later, and I've done absolutely nothing. Nothing that is. Well, I mean, I've tried to do things, just really haven't been working out, I guess. But
Why? You bet at your job.
no. I mean, I think I'm very good at protecting people. I would throw myself in front of a what are those things that horses pull? A box. Those horse-drawn boxes. I'd probably throw myself in front of one of those. Yes, a carriage. I'd throw myself in one of those. If for any one of you, and I've just met you, but it's I've had a lot of disagreements with my former adventuring parties. So the fact that you guys have been stuck together for 2 years is very impressive to me.
Why were they mad at you? What'd you do?
The last group I was a part of, you see, there was we decided to go our separate ways, but I wasn't there for the conversation where they made the decision to go the separate way, and I didn't really want to go, so it was really they kicked me out.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like, mate.
Yeah,
It's right.
It's fine, but I mean, I didn't really. Here's what they said. I'm gonna paraphrase a little bit because what they said kind of hurt my feelings. Or it was, Seema, you are the single most useless, pin-headed excuse for an adventurer I've ever had the displeasure of meeting. The only disaster to ever happen upon that mountain was that the dragon guarding it didn't use your ribs as a toothpick. If you wanted to make the world a better place, you should just pay a wizard to turn you into a kobold-sized scorch mark on the ground, making the chances of someone being unfortunate enough to meet you fall to 0. He said other things after that, but it kind of hurt my feelings. But I think the criticism there was some. I took it pretty well, and I think I'm better for it now.
Oh, is the guy dead?
No, he's very much alive.
Yeah, I would have killed him. So you did a very good job, honestly.
What happened was that there was we were told to go find a treasure for some guy, and then the guy was a very old man, so he wasn't necessarily very well seeing, and very smart. He was very easy to trick, a very gullible type of man. And then we found the thing that he asked us to, but my party was going to say, no, let's not tell him that we found it. Let's keep it for ourselves. He was going to pay us for the effort anyway. So we might as well just keep the thing, sell the thing, and take the gold from him. Except I couldn't go through with it, so I took the thing while they were all sleeping, and as soon as they said that we couldn't find it, I gave it to him because it was the right thing to do. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Understandable, because that party sounded like a bunch of dicks, but under certain circumstances, you do have to take things. I mean, you're welcome to stick around.
Not me, with you.
Well, yeah.
Oh, really?
I mean, I don't. Keelikek, you alright with this?
She likes bacon.
I do.
She also heals, right? You heal?
Oh yeah, I shield, and that's it.
Alright, well, I don't have a problem
get-
with it.
I mean, we get hurt, so
Yeah, if you get help, I can take care of you very well. Yes. I'm also not the worst cook in the world.
I'm gonna look at Draxon. You alright with this? I'm gonna shove a fish over to Draxon as well.
I'm not near y'all unless y'all followed me to my table.
We absolutely did. I did.
Well, I guess if you did, I mean, you have to in order to have this conversation.
Yeah, with as much as
Yeah.
you guys
Listening.
have paid for the food, the bartender just keeps bringing stuff out whenever you ask. So far,
Awesome.
you are
yeah,
I
probably
mean-
getting towards the end of that, but
I mean, I'll give him another gold.
just saying.
I mean, I'd love to travel with you guys. I mean, I think it'd be quite fun. It'd be nice to sort of all the other parties I've been a part of, they were all much meaner to me, and I've only met you, and you've already been so nice to me. So, I mean, Keelikek bought me meat and bacon, and it's been really great. Really,
Make another con save.
no, Jesus Christ, just.
yeah.
17.
Ooh,
Oh,
Pretty
sorry.
good. Minus
Sorry,
the 3 because that's from an aura, so that's a 17. That's right. So yeah, you're doing all right. You're doing all right. You're not less drunk than you were, but
Yeah,
you're not getting more drunk.
yeah. Seema had regular skin, probably would like blushing.
Yeah, you're probably getting to that point.
little tipsy,
Mm-hmm.
little happy.
I mean, yeah. Oh, I should probably also take a look at this ball thing. Ugh.
Maybe not out in the open, Seema?
Oh, right. Yeah, I can do that. Later tonight then.
Yeah. For now, let's just have some food, some drink, and head to bed.
I assume Tinder is probably drinking.
Tindra, sure.
Oh, so is he allowed to drink
I
like that?
imagine so.
Is he allowed to drink like that? The little one.
Yeah, we stopped trying to make him stop. It's just what he is now.
Oh, I see. Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, growing boy, needs nutrients, and I guess there's something in there nutritional, like honey is good for you.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Tinder hasn't lit a cigar yet, correct?
Nope.
He's been a little down. So
I imagine with the loss of your friend.
yeah.
I'm really sorry about that. I feel kind of responsible. I mean, I was awake. I could have done something, I guess. Well, I mean, I wasn't awake, but then I was. But then if I was awake, does that mean that if I wasn't awake, does that mean that I was responsible?
I want you all to roll perception.
Oh,
Perception.
really, Bob Cheese.
Boy, y'all. Don't even bother.
I'm just focused on Seema right now.
Fish is so good.
What do our lizard
So
eye
so
furball guys see?
well, everyone except for Lou notices that there is at one of the other tables an individual with a soaking wet cloak and hood. The hood is down, but you can see there is a hood on the cloak. It looks like they're wearing some basic leathers as far as armor is concerned. I've got a couple of daggers down to their side. but they are eyeballing Keelikek and Draxon with a nervous look on their face.
I'm gonna make eye contact, and I'm gonna like do thieves can't hand gestures to go. Do you have a problem?
You'll hear Keelik go.
You
It's
make
a fly.
you make eye contact with them, and they just immediately look down to the table, almost embarrassed.
Does anyone point it out or no?
This person looks
Not yet.
kind of young for... They are human. They look pretty young for human. Probably in their late teens. They have very, well, right now, sopping wet, scraggly black hair.
Never seen this person in our lives, I assume.
No, you've never seen them. And they've got this, looks like a bowl of stew in front of them. They haven't touched it at all.
Can I would like to do a stealth check to like sneak over to them quietly while also using my Firbolg hidden step to be invisible.
I am not even gonna make you roll.
Okay.
Sure. Those of you at the table who are paying attention to this see Draxon turn invisible in his seat, and then he's just gone.
Wow. I'm just like waving my hands.
And
Tall guy.
that kind of gets the attention of the kid again. He looks over towards the table with Keelikek, and he's like not even paying attention to the fact that Draxon's just disappeared.
This gives me an opportunity to do something that This gives me an opportunity to do something that I've never done that I kind of want to do.
Oh, God. Okay.
I want to cast Enthrall.
Does the spell have like verbal and somatic components?
It's you weave. Let's see, what does this got? It's component, verbal and somatic. Yeah. So you weave a distracting string of words, causing a creature of your choice that you can see within range. I can hear you make a Wisdom saving throw. If it's charmed, and if you or your painters are fighting a creature, it has advantage on a save. On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on perception checks. Made to perceive any other creature other than you until the spell ends, or it can no longer hear. So basically, he's going to be like, "What are you looking at, huh?
So
Who are you, huh?"
do you want to make it? Do you want to try to hide the fact that you're casting the spell? Because otherwise you'd just be doing that out in the open, casting a spell like in front of an entire.
Yeah, like a sleight of hand.
Yes, please.
Sleight of hand.
And what's your spell DC?
That's always a level 2.
So he has to make a saving throw against your spell save DC.
The spell save DC.
It should be on the spell.
I'm looking. Let me bring it up. 15.
Oh wow.
Wisdom.
Okay.
So sleight of hand.
Yes, please.
Almost a 1, but
So
that's a lot
good.
better.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll roll to cast.
Yes. And you said it's a level 2 spell?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, easy.
solid. Okay. With all of those out of the way, and what are you looking at, huh? You got something on my face? You got a problem?
Kind of looks at you and looks around. No problem.
I best suggest that you stop looking this way, eh? And just keep this up until Draxon does his thing.
I'm gonna search through his pockets.
Okay.
I also want to do a sleight of hand to search through his stuff.
So as you're searching through his pockets, go ahead and make a sleight hand check. This
Would I technically still be invisible during this?
You're not attacking him or anything like that. Your invisibility only lasts for 6 seconds, right?
Until the end of my turn, I believe.
Until the end of your turn?
I think so. Let me read it.
I'll give you one sleight of hand while invisible.
Until the
then.
start of your next turn.
Okay.
Until the start of your next turn,
Yeah,
or until you attack, make a damage roll, or force someone to make a saving throw.
Gotcha. So yeah, you are invisible.
Okay, so that would give you advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this.
Very good. Okay. So as you're doing that, he kind of addresses Keelikek from the other table. I was looking for you, and he kind of looks over to the other table where Draxon was, and
And who?
he's gone.
What do you want, huh?
Yeah, need some help.
With what?
I heard you
Listen,
were in town.
I'm not your babysitter.
No, but I thought the Heroes of Dun would. Never mind. Just goes to
Out with
eating
it.
his
What
stew.
do you need? What is wrong?
There's a cave nearby. Me and a couple of my friends got it on our heads, so it'd be a good idea and a good opportunity to go in there and try to make some money. It didn't work out.
Well, are they dead?
Yeah.
So what do you need help with?
Well, kind of hoping to get their bodies back.
Is there some? What's in there? At this point, I'm just kind of looking around, kind of feeling out the rest of the party, what their initial expressions look like. He's also going to do an insight check.
Sure, yeah. Draxon,
Yes.
in this poor boy's pockets,
From a poor family.
you find 2 silver pieces. And a note with the promise of payment should they recover enough of something from this cave. It's kind of because of the rain, the note is smudged pretty badly.
Okay, I'll just take the note.
Okay.
Can I also take his daggers off of him without him noticing?
With a 28, yes.
Cool, those are mine now.
Poor boy.
You just
boy.
see like daggers getting.
Yeah. Those of you who are like looking at him directly, you can see this happening, right? Like it's happening in plain sight. The only person being fooled right now is the boy.
This is why you don't mess with 2 rogues that have been training together for a year.
It seems like
This
he's
is the
telling
one
the
thing I'm
truth.
good at.
It does seem like he's telling the truth. And he's
Okay.
very nervous about it.
Oh boy, he just lost his friends. Oh.
What is in that cave?
I don't know. It bit their necks.
Huh? Hey yo, what the fuck?
Like it bit their necks and tore it out, or like
guess.
fangs.
Yeah.
A vampire.
Oh my god.
Or spiders?
It
Or
wasn't
like,
a spider. It would look like a person.
Oh,
Is a
God.
vampire. Can Lou make a roll to know if she's? That sounds like a vampire.
I mean, it seems like you've already come to that conclusion.
Like, I mean, I came to that conclusion, but I'm just saying.
Did Luke
Lou's
come to
just-
that conclusion?
Did Lou come to this conclusion?
I mean, it sounded in character to me.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, my bad.
maybe it was just a really, really obnoxious person.
Yeah. It bit
Why
their
did-
necks.
Why did you
Yeah.
think going into a cave would get you money?
Well, we were gonna get paid. It seemed like a pretty simple job. Go in, get the mushrooms, and you get paid.
Ooh,
Mushrooms.
No, now I'm hungry again.
I will push more of my fish over to Sina. Right. Well, who was gonna pay you to do this?
Oh, there's the priest up on the hill.
Oh no.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, that's what
Another one?
What?
you... Well,
What do you mean? Another one?
How much do I say? We don't have good rapport with some priests. Just say that.
No, Adrian, he's been the priest here for, I don't know, a couple decades now. Up at Drusilla's Abbey. It's just north of town.
Maybe. Is this something that we want to do?
what?
So he looks over at Lou and Tendra. And Tendra's like, just kind of like, probably.
The color, the
Haze.
purpose of the mask is.
What do you say, Lou?
It's a vampire. It needs to be cast out and destroyed. So I think so.
Yeah.
I very much agree.
It's been a couple days.
My god doesn't care about vampires. I don't think.
I mean, they don't have a particular leaning one way or the other. I don't.
They're just like, they exist. Okay.
Well, if you think of it this way, it's like if we go there and we stop this thing from doing what it did to this
Sorry.
man's friends.
Who is your?
Yeah, who's your god, Keelan?
Burros.
Oh, well, Voros, yeah.
Verse is more about the natural way of dying. Yeah.
Depends on the nature of what vampires are in this setting.
You can make a religion check.
Okay. Religion. Let's go religion.
Religion.
Oh, baby.
You actually have
Jesus.
no idea.
Just going with the flow, baby.
Yep.
I know how at least two of my deities that I worship feel about the undead. So I'm going to turn visible again, I guess. And just go, I'm in.
Are we gonna go do vampire killing? I've always wanted to kill undead. It always seems like a like a rite of passage thing. So then obviously I won't be doing the killing because I've never killed anything before.
Keely Cake stands up and saunters over to this boy and just looms over him. On one condition.
Okay.
We get the rewards.
I just want their bodies back. I haven't even told their parents yet.
Aw.
How about we give him. If you want some of the payment, you come with us.
I'm not going back there.
Boy, I don't think you understand. You're coming with us.
It's also the only way you'll get these back, as I hold up his daggers.
Don't worry, you're in excellent hands. I'll take care of you.
He's green. He's green, guys. Look at him. There's
Right.
no way he could go back in.
So-
He'd be a
so then-
liability.
So then here's the situation, lad. You either come with us and go back into that cave, or you go to those parents and tell them that their children are gone, and that you're doing your best to bring them back home, at least their bodies. Those are the two options on things you have to do. Come with us, go to the families.
I will take you to the cave.
And then you tell the families.
I was planning on telling them anyway.
Right. So while we're in the caves getting the bodies, that's what you're going to do.
Thraxton, let me see that note. Because he obviously knows he watched it lift out of his pocket. So,
Oh yeah, sure. Here, have it.
just watching the boys' reaction as we're like passing around his belongings.
You guys are stunting on this amateur kid. Y'all
Yeah,
fucked
like-
up for this.
We're the heroes of dawn. We know what we're doing.
Welcome to the rogue's rite of passage.
So how much is he paying you for these mushrooms? Right? You said mushrooms?
I did, yeah. 15 gold apiece.
That
Do you know
seems
what they
pretty
do?
high.
He said something about a anti-poison or something. I don't know.
Looks over at Jackson again.
Can I roll nature or survival to see if I know of these mushrooms?
Sure.
Preferably survival.
Roll dice.
Which one?
Survival's good.
Okay. That gives me a chance to actually know.
Oh,
Yes,
Okay.
it does.
So there's a few different types of mushrooms. You got Aldaka, you've got Altgax, you've got Chase Ground, and Olus Veritas, Robolin, and Centea. Probably the one he's talking about is Chase Ground. It's more of a restorative kind of a mushroom. All the other ones have different kinds of effects to them.
Okay, so I know he's not lying about the mushrooms.
They have running on purely assumption, if it is the one he's talking about, they have kind of a blue glow to them. So they're super easy to find in caves and wherever it is they're growing. But the only places they do grow is like pure dark. Normally the only light in the places that they are growing is the mushrooms themselves.
Okay. I'll describe them and ask him for confirmation if that's them.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of what he told us to look for.
Okay. Well, I'm telling the truth. I'll look at Keelik, I think, he's telling the truth about the mushrooms.
He looks over. Keelik looks over at the barkeep. This priest. Is the priest here? Does he seem okay?
Are you talking to the barkeep?
Yeah.
Mr. Bellevue? Yeah, he's been here for a few decades. He's fine individual. Heals up the sick. Takes care of wounds and whatnot. He's a decent fella.
Sounds like a good man to me.
Maybe he just wants the mushrooms to help against some poisonous effects that might be happening. All right. We will help you.
Thank you.
If we are successful and come back alive, we will give you enough of the rewards to help bury your friends.
How did you know we were the heroes of Dun?
Well, those two.
How did you know there were?
They look like their reputation precedes them. They're famous. Who are you?
I'm not. I just mean them. How did you know who they were?
It's really? You don't know who you're traveling with?
I
I
don't.
suppose I don't.
You're heroes?
I suppose they are.
We helped with the rebuilding effort. After Dun was attacked, we were part of the party that helped to drive off the forces of the evil hags that were in the area.
I've heard stories for about a year now.
I am Keelikek, Slayer of Hags, so
I knew it.
so my reputation billows the cloak. Must precede me.
You never told me about any hat.
Lou is over this conversation. She's just like, all right, this is gonna devolve into a lot of like circle jerking, so I'm gonna go to my rooms now. She's just gonna get up. All right, well, have fun talking to the heroes of Dun. I'm gonna go to bed and I'm gonna waddle away.
Well, sleep well. Do you need help getting to bed?
Lou,
Yeah. What?
come here.
I will
walks
get closer.
Walks over. And we should not sleep in our own rooms tonight, so you need to pick one of us to keep watch.
Well, you talk to the young man who's very happy to see you guys. I'm gonna ask Seema if she wants to go to bed.
That should work. Yes.
Also, Tindra as well, I suppose.
Okay. Drax and I
I'm
can
gonna make
keep-
Tinder share a room with Seema. Tinder's gonna assassinate Seema. I'll have to make another character by the end. You have to. There's no stealth roll involved. Tinder's already there. Just
I'm
to
gonna
fire.
ask Seema. I'm gonna ask Seema if she wants to come to bed already.
Oh yes, I would. You have to tell me about the story about the hags later. That's for sure.
Yeah, they will. The heroes of Dun will tell you all they know.
I'm traveling with real heroes, like the kind I've read about.
Yes, they are. She's gonna walk upstairs with Seema and start telling her about how they killed a hag. Completely removing herself from the situation.
I hate this so much.
Can I hand Seema one of the flowers that I got and just be like, if you like chew on this, it should help prevent like any vomiting or morning hangover potentially.
Oh, okay.
You do drink quite a bit.
Lovely. Thank you very much. I will stop. Ow.
Slip it right.
Okay.
Okay, that nope, you had to chew that. Okay.
Does it make my tongue a different color?
No, it just
Actually,
helps you not throw up.
It's a little bit more pink than it was before.
Ah. My favorite.
Boy. Boy, what is your name?
Dariax.
Dariax. I will call you Dari. It's easier. Meet us outside here at sunrise.
Sunrise. I can do that.
Okay. We'll see you then.
Thank you.
How many daggers did I take off of him?
2.
2? I'll give him one and tell him I'll give you the other one when we come back from the cave.
Okay. Puts it back in its sheath. Pulls his hood up and walks out into the rain.
Draxon,
Yeah.
should we keep watch on the roof tonight?
No.
Safer
Makes
in
it
here.
easier. Yeah, safer inside. Room with Tindra. I got Klondike. So if anyone comes for me, they're gonna have to deal with a very angry bear.
I will be checking up with you tonight. Just
I'm sleeping outside.
that's fine. I have nowhere. I do not want to sleep by myself. Like with all of these, what might be happening right now. So I'll do a real quick. He hasn't felt any ping, you know, as far as like somebody trying to search or do a look.
Not yet.
But he's still gonna do a real quick detect magic in here
Sure.
and a perception roll.
So.
Not great.
Go ahead and give me the spellcasting check. Oh, and it's from the rod.
Yeah. Hex.
Ye hex source.
You gave it to me.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
Coast is clear. So, am I to understand that you are all going to bed? Oh.
Maybe, yeah. I was probably gonna take a look at the ball.
Okay.
To take it apart with my smithing tools.
Nice.
Sure. So at some point during the night, you do that. You can go ahead and give me a smithing check. Smithing tools roll.
Right, first, let me take it out of the bag of holding first. And is it in skills?
Smith tools, yep.
Skills. Smith tools, yes. 15.
15's not bad. You are able to crack the outer shell of the ball and
Bink. Bink. Bink.
fine cobalt engineering. Crack the shell, pull it open.
I've got a wedge, of course, but it's mostly just, Tindra and Loom may or may not be sleeping.
And
Lou's just gonna watch you for a while.
you find the components on the inside to be very complex.
Oh, wow.
Some of them are marked with arcane runes, but it does look like every single bit of the interior of this is like scorched.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this thing has been through a lot. Maybe me pressing it twice in such quick succession did this, or maybe it was like this when we found it. But yeah, in here, yep, that smells like flames. Yep. Not really much I can really do with this. I don't really understand any of it. This has like magic stuff on it. Does anybody here read magic? Somebody.
Can I look at it?
Somebody
What is-
small and orange, maybe.
Yup,
Oh boy.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
it would be.
Can I try to read it?
You can make an attempt.
I would also like to make an
Okay.
attempt.
If you are trained in Arcana,
Oh,
you can
well, I
make
mean,
this roll.
I'm not trained.
I'm not
in
proficient in Arcana. If that makes sense.
Yes, that's what I'm asking for.
Well, not proficient.
If you
Don't
are
have that.
not
Never mind.
proficient, you can. If you are proficient, you can make the roll.
I'm proficient in religion, and that's it.
Yeah, same.
This is not religious text, that's for sure.
What if it is? It looks
Well-
like squiggly lines.
Really nice. I suppose keep the components, and
We could use it for something, I guess.
yeah, we can show him to Tindra when he's. I'm gonna kick him a little bit when he's awake.
Oh,
So
poor little lad. He's already asleep. So this time, see, it takes. How long does it take to take off like heavy armor?
10 minutes, I think.
10 minutes. So at the end of taking off armor for 10 minutes, and it like drops to the floor, like these wings just.
golly,
Oh, that is uncomfortable.
you sure you don't like armor that accommodates the wings?
Not really. No.
All right. Well, I thought I'd ask. Never mind.
Yeah. Thank you, though. I very much appreciate the thought, but I'm okay. Thank you. I'm just gonna go to bed and try not to tell everybody else that I've got wings.
Yeah, I don't care. So that's fine.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And
How many beds are in here? Do I have to bunk with Seema?
One.
it's just one bed called
There's-
Cobalt. Seema might climb underneath it.
There's one bed to a room.
All right. Is there like a couch in here?
No.
Okay.
I can climb underneath it, right?
Yeah, you can get under there. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
it's just-
bed, a nightstand, and an armoire.
Okay.
Wait,
I'm gonna.
are any of the drawers like big enough to fit a kobold?
For a kobold? Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's way better than sleeping under the bed.
You're gonna sleep in a drawer?
Yeah.
Dude, can we
That's-
pat it before you get in there?
God, that's too cute.
I'm quite.
I'm gonna
Oh.
I'm gonna put a pillow in there and then put like ask for another sheet so that we can put it on top.
Wow, this is very soft. I never really slept with pillows. Every time I get them, I'm like, this is too soft, and I take them or I give them to somebody else. But these are soft. I see why people like them.
Yeah, I mean we can purchase this one from the tavern.
Oh no, it's fine. Well,
keep
them.
it.
I'm used to sleeping using rocks as pillows, but yeah.
I'm used to you sleeping on trash bags.
That's like almost the same.
Yeah.
Except one
Like, no-
smells significantly less like piss, and I'm not sure which
Yeah.
one.
I mean, it depends if it's a piss rock. Because if people used it as a piss rock, then it's gonna smell like piss.
I found a piss rock or two before.
Or did you? Yeah,
It made
got
a
careful.
good armor for a little bit.
Well, I mean, I suppose if that's your thing, I just think that like, you know, you got to make sure that you make sure they're not piss rocks.
Oh, yeah, well, it wasn't a piss rock when I found it.
Or was it? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah. Especially when you have like 50 cousins and 20 brothers and sisters. They just kind of like come around.
You have a very different life from what I've had. So like, that sounds nice.
It's okay, they never knew I existed. Anyway, good night.
It's very sad. All right, good night.
Seems out like a light, just all the food that she ate caught up to
Yeah.
her. She got the itis.
Ow.
Make a con save again, but you get a bonus, I think. Or-
A bonus.
It's not a venom.
If it's for diarrhea or vomiting, it does.
Help. Yeah.
Be a 10,
Okay.
good sir.
Okay. Yeah. Well. Okay. Back in the tavern. Keelik and Draxon. So did you really kill a giant?
Is this from the kid that
Yeah.
walked away into the
Oh, that's right. He
night?
left. Dang. He's
Did he come
gone.
I
back
just
to ask
imagine
us?
he came back like in the middle of the night, just like it's for
He
a bet.
left. He left. He's gone. No, I had more I wanted to do with him. But I said he left. He's gone. Into the night.
No retcons tonight.
None.
He can ask us in the morning
Sure.
if he
So,
wants to.
what are the sleeping arrangements for the two of you?
Is there like an overhang or like a stables or something for horses?
The tavern? No.
Mm. Is there a decently sized tree?
In the town? No.
Mm. So where did Klondike and I sleep last night?
It would have had to been like on the outskirts somewhere. If you wanted to sleep under a tree, technically speaking, you would have not have been in the town anymore.
Ah, so we probably just were against the site of the building.
Okay. So you can do the same thing if you want.
Yeah,
All right.
right next to the front door.
Okay.
I
I
give her 2 candied salmons. Candied herrings, I'm saying.
Yeah.
With 2 of those.
Pickled
Hey.
candied herrings.
I thought that Keelik had told you that you guys had to sleep in like rooms because of, the murder.
Yeah, I got a bear.
Yeah, but Keelik doesn't.
Keelikex is welcome to sleep next to me and Klondike. That's fine. I didn't say he
That's
couldn't.
what he plans on doing. He was wherever Draxon ends up sleeping, Keelikek will stay there at least to help with that whole not dying thing.
Okay. Well, it is raining still, and it does not look like there is any sign of it letting up. So, it's gonna be a rough night for Keelikek. Maybe for Draxon, depending on how much he likes water.
I have magic boots that make it to where I don't feel the cold.
Oh.
Draxon is selfish confirmed.
I was given the boots. That is just a factor of what they do.
Am I wrong?
It doesn't
Oops.
seem like it now.
To be fair, Klondike's not cold either because she has lots of bear fur.
I don't know if that's how that works. It might be.
It's not quite winter, so it's not time for hibernation yet.
I
mean, Keelikek has plenty of experience doing this kind of stuff with Draxon
yeah.
at this point.
Sure.
So it probably wouldn't be like super duper bad as it would have been previously.
Okay.
Like he knows how to like make himself stay warm and relatively dry. As dry as one can be in a downpour.
Okay.
I am going to actively take watch for part of it, and take watch long enough to still get a long rest, and then
Sure,
switch
sure.
off with Klondike.
Okay.
Because if Klondike sees anything, she can roar real loud, which will wake up a lot of people.
Rawr. So go ahead and make me a perception check.
Nice.
24? 24? 24 is pretty good. Aside from the storm, you don't see anything. It's very windy. Very stormy. Occasionally, a tree branch will fall, and you can hear that in the distance. Obviously, there are no trees in the town, like I said, but you can occasionally hear trees falling in the forest.
So it does, in fact, make a sound if no one's around.
It does indeed. If the sound is loud enough, does that mean that people are around, even if they're not around the forest? If there's a... Never mind. Roll a d20 for me.
That can either be really good or really bad.
Thank you very much.
Okay, it was really bad. Got it.
We're gonna go to break.
Oh, crap.
Okay.
We're gonna go to break, and when we come back, we'll find out what happens. Okay, bye. Not bye. We're not going away. Just temporarily. Don't go anywhere. Stay around.
Mini cliffhanger.
Please stay. Don't go away. Baby, come back. Hey, we're back, everybody. Hi, thanks for coming in and saying hello. Oh man, I forgot to do the thing with. So this. Hang on, 1 second. Let me.
Oh wow, you not turn me on? Did I just wave to myself?
You did.
Dick.
I mean, they can hear you.
Hi everyone. It's me.
He's finally back.
Shh.
Hey, oh, look, he's been here the whole time.
Look what we found.
Oh yeah, I was just in the back room doing,
Who's in the back
room
rooms?
things. In the back
Yeah,
room
whatever
doing
it
back
is.
room things.
whatever it was I was doing. That's what I was doing.
We don't talk about back room things.
Depends how much you pay me.
Wow, that's a lot of platinum. Jeez, Nimmy.
Nemi was a
He was
talented
a rock star.
performer. Yeah.
Nemi was Nemi. Anyway, the next morning rolls around, and
Nice segue.
the the storm seems to have subsided. The wind has died down, the rain has stopped, the thunder's stopped. Everything is all hunky-dory.
Did you hear that, guys? We can go home.
There's birds.
Or in the mess, I heard the birds and I was like,
Where is home anyway?
Good question. But the day is yours.
Well, if the sun is coming up, then Nimian or Draxon and Keelikek would be looking for. I can't even remember his name. Can you give me his name again?
Dariax.
Ariax. Okay.
The boy.
Boy.
Boy? Yes, Dariax. You do see him. He is walking towards the tavern.
I'll get up and, I guess, approach him.
Hi.
Good morning.
Hi.
You ready to do this?
Nope.
Well, too bad.
Yep.
Or waiting for the rest of the party. He pulls out some bacon and starts eating it. Would you like some?
No, thank you.
Ah. One of those vegetarians, huh? Okay.
No, I'm just not hungry.
Oh, you're nervous.
Yeah. I don't want to throw up all over you. I'm sorry.
Hold out your hands like this. Other way around, upside down, like that. He's just whack. Ow! Still nervous?
Yeah, but now my hands hurt.
It gives you something to think about besides being nervous, eh?
Son of a bitch. Ow.
He just looks. Jackson, are you coming?
You're really strong.
Yeah, well, I can't do anything about your nervousness. I'm going to pull out another one of the flowers that I found. If you chew on this, it should help with your need to vomit.
I don't. Okay. Thanks. Choose on it.
So we'll wait for the rest of the party to
Sure.
come
okay.
outside.
All right.
Do I wake with a hangover?
No.
Nice.
I'll have to thank Draxon for that night.
I'll get up and go downstairs.
You go downstairs?
Yeah. I'll have most of my armor on, except for the, like, chest piece. Oh, no,
Okay.
I have chainmail,
Yeah.
so I can just put it on.
Well, I mean, it's still heavy armor. It still takes 10 minutes to don.
Yeah, I'll put it on, but I just mean, like, over the belly. It's kind of tight, but...
Well, yeah, it hangs a little loose. You're not able to clip the bottom. But
if you
it's
asked
there.
Sigma for help, she would help.
This egg.
I'll cover the chainmail with my my dress.
So you go downstairs. And you're... Are you going to outside? Or are you going to talk to the purveyor? Or, like, what are you getting, like, breakfast? Or...
I'm gonna get a to-go breakfast.
To-go breakfast. A to-go breakfast.
Yeah, they make breakfast sandwiches here.
Sure.
I'm gonna get like 3 of those.
Be like...
Jimmy Dean.
Or just give me a few minutes, and that'll be 5 silver for the lot of it.
All right. Yeah.
When you turn around to kind of just sit and wait, there is a very special individual sitting at one of the tables, just kind of watching, flipping a coin.
Do I recognize the individual?
A dragonborn looking fella with robes on.
Oh, what a cock! He's back. I will tell Seema. Can you go outside and let the party know that the dragon blood is back?
Okay, we'll do. Okay.
I'll go sit over next to him.
Go outside.
Waddle over in my little.
Wait, what was I supposed to tell them? Oh, yes, Dragonborn is back. Very slick, Josh.
Thank you.
He just wants to show off his new skill.
Go out there and tell them exactly what Llewellyn told me to say.
Darius, stay out here.
Okay.
Seema, you two. You stay with Darius.
Oh, okay. I'll watch after him. I will.
Thraxton, come on.
Is Tindra awake? I would assume so. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lou's gonna go over and sit by him immediately. Do her little fake waddle.
He's got some food in front of him. He's kind of nibbling on it. He kind of waits for... Like, he hasn't said a word. He's just kind of sitting there waiting.
Just wait for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. I hate this guy.
This guy.
I mean,
Such a
he
dick.
knows. you told him. You told Seema right in front of him. Hey, go get the fellas. Right?
Oh, I thought I saw him from across like the hall, or like from across the room.
You did. He was already looking at you.
Oh, got it. Okay, well then I'll wait for him. I'll take food off of his plate.
He doesn't seem to mind.
Stab you in my fork.
Good.
That's fighting words. Careful, you do that too.
They want to fight. Lose down.
We'll walk into the tavern. Yep. All right, let's do this. And just walks over.
He waits. Kind of waves his hand and pulls some more chairs over to the table.
Sits down. Who else here?
Potentially
Everybody? Okay.
if you want. Doesn't have
Except
to.
Seema.
I assume Draxon followed in.
I'm contemplating saying no.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
You don't have to.
You can say no if you want.
Now I'll go in.
Okay. Sits down. Everybody's here.
Good morning.
Is it though?
It's a lovely day out.
You're not wrong. Good morning.
Nods his head to you. I think we got off on the wrong foot.
Go on.
I seem to have misread you. I come to you now with more of a business proposition.
Okay.
You have something I want. And again, I don't wish to take it from you. He just, like, looks at each of you, making sure you've heard him. I do not want to take it away. Just so we're clear. I merely wish some time to study it. That's all I'm asking.
Based on our previous conversation, you mentioned that you were looking for possibly the origin.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And what, pray tell, would be the outcome of such knowledge?
I wouldn't know that until I know what it is.
So, what do we get in return?
Well, that depends, I suppose, on what you want.
At this point, Kilikek will look over at Tendra. And see how he seems to be feeling this morning.
Little rough.
A little rough. Tendra, this is more your area of expertise. In terms of knowledge acquisition and things of that nature. Do you have any inputs?
I'm really emotional right now. And I can't really, I don't have the energy to like pay attention. So if you just act as if I'm not here, that'd be really great for me. Because I'm still recovering from my best friend's death.
And he stops for a second. Counts how many there are. Oh. I see.
It's really upsetting that you mentioned it again in front of me.
Now may not be the best time, but you're here.
I am indeed.
This is a difficult question to answer for you, unless we've given it a considerable amount of thought. Do not want to inconvenience you for coming over here, gracing us with your presence, as it were. I know you are probably a very busy man,
I am very busy.
Dragon Man. So, I do not want to be rude, but
No,
could you give us
please.
some time?
How much time?
Well, we are currently about to embark on a task to help one of the locals here. So when we get back, not exactly sure how long that will be, but could be within the day, could take longer.
I see.
But that would give us time to discuss.
Discuss what?
Well, the answer to your question, what do we want? If there is a deal to be struck, how did your study go, by the way?
Still working on it.
Come across a snag, eh?
I wouldn't say that.
We would need some time. I hope you can understand. And again, I apologize for you feeling like you may have wasted your time, but at least we're aware of the situation. Yes?
I'll give you some time.
He looks over at Llewellyn. Does this work for you as well?
Well, I've made my intentions quite clear. He's not getting it. So,
Again, I don't want it. I don't want to keep it.
yeah, but I don't understand. It's my duty to protect it, and for some reason, you just don't sit right with me.
Like I said, I believe we got off on the wrong foot, and I would like to rectify that.
We can when the people of Dun stop praising you as a god. That would be a start, wouldn't it? See, but I don't think you're going to do that because from what I see, there's a lot of selfishness in you, a lot of greed for knowledge or something of the sort. So...
Curiosity, sure. That may be perceived as greed by some, I suppose.
Well, I just think that something about you doesn't feel correct. So, I will continue my campaign against you and keep this egg safe until I find that you are no longer allowing the people of Dun to praise you as a god. Now, I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but, you know, for me, that would be a start. I don't know about the rest of the group. I don't speak for them, you see.
Well, I, for one, have heard at least one part of what we want out of this deal. Again, we need to discuss even farther. But I hope you understand. Something to think about.
We shall see. You can certainly try.
Jackson doing Jackson things.
Lou doing Lou things.
Oh.
What do you say as part of that first bit?
Do I have any more inspiration?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
I also thought.
You and KP are out.
Okay. That was the entirety of the conversation that I had, was just me letting him know how I feel about him and that I think he's an icky little man. Because Lou genuinely doesn't like that people praise him as a god. That is not okay with her. She thinks icky little man wants to do icky little things and put his icky little fingers on the egg.
yeah.
And the second part?
She's just, yeah.
What are you trying to read there?
I'm trying to read his, demeanor. I kind of insulted him, but I want to see, what his, how does he look at us? Does he look at us as lesser? Is he looking at us as, equals? Or just as, brokers of something that he wants? I wanna gauge what he sees us as. Because so far it's felt like he's kind of looking down on us and being like, all right, I have to deal with you because you're little people who have the egg that I need. But I want Lou to kind of gauge what that intention is, actually.
I need everyone to remove their headphones. Except for Lou.
I'm muted.
He oozes confidence.
Okay.
And it's not so much as it's not so much that he's it's not so much that he is asking permission to see the egg. It's more of a how people perceive him kind of thing.
So, like, what do you mean? Like,
From your read on the situation right now,
okay.
he could reach over there and snatch it, and there's not a goddamn thing you can do about it.
Okay, so he wants us to see him as kind by asking us to borrow it, essentially. Or like,
Kind of.
okay, so us denying him, so he could take it from us.
Oh,
Us denying it, like that just kind of irks him a little. Is that what you mean? Like, or it just like sits with him wrong, so he wants to like rectify that.
kind of. I mean, his demeanor isn't it doesn't seem he doesn't seem like a person who is angry about anything or outwardly disappointed.
Okay, so he just wants us to give it to him. Or like, not give it to him, but let him. Because we don't see him in the way that the people of Dun do? Like that?
You're not sure.
Okay. Okay, so he's not angry. He just wants us to willingly hand it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, again, he's made it very clear he doesn't want to
Yeah.
take the egg from you. Right? He doesn't want to take the egg. And as far as you can tell, he's never lied to you about anything. Why would he start now?
Yeah. He doesn't have to lie to us, though.
You're right, he doesn't.
Lou's encountered enough sneaky evil people. She
Sure.
just doesn't like him. She just doesn't like him because because people told her, because of the one time people were like, bless you, Ravacrath, bless your day. She's like, you know what? No, fuck that. I don't want to. And nothing has changed apparently. It's just gotten worse. So, okay, I got it. Come back, friends. Come back. Come back. Return. Come here.
Is everybody back? Welcome back. Welcome back.
Sorry, I was not listening.
Good.
I just saw this and I was like,
Yeah.
it's time to come back.
Time to come back. Well, I will give you time. Enjoy your day.
We'll see you.
Obliged.
I'm gonna enjoy my day. It's emotional. And I'll go outside and still crying.
You hear him calling for another round from the barkeep.
Man after man, huh?
What's the name of the kid?
Dariax.
Dariax. I like to imagine Seema and Dariax have just been like awkwardly standing there next to each other.
He's like lightly gripping the blade of the one dagger he's got left, unsure of you
Don't forget Klondike. She's there too.
Klondike is there as well. Klondike is also unsure of Seema.
Just, sensing a lot of tension on the porch. So I'm gonna go stand over here. She's just walk, finds a corner, if there's a corner, I guess, on this porch.
He also slowly backs away from the bear.
I hope they haven't done the old climb out of the window while Seema's standing outside trick. I won't fall for that again.
So we step outside. Oh my god. He's looks over at Tindra. You ass.
What?
What did your inputs? I guess we'll get them now, right? When we get that a little farther out.
Listen, man, I've been very distracted recently.
We can tell.
I've been through a very traumatic experience, and I have to adjust to it. And you know what?
Where's Seema?
What?
I told him to watch the boy.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Down here.
Oh,
How long
Sorry.
is the Chihuahua staying with us?
A Chihuahua? Oh, I guess a Chihuahua. That's fun to say. Chihuahua.
Silence.
But you didn't cast a spell.
I mean, I have the spell. I can silence you. Don't
I'm
make me-
gonna look at Tindra. Don't leave it alone. Leave them alone.
she's fine.
Right now they're fine. You've been crying for the last 2 days, so
You feeling all right, man?
feeling better?
No, I haven't had a Snickers. I'm hungry.
Well, do you want a breakfast sandwich?
What's in it?
Egg, bacon.
Pocket bacon.
No, just regular bacon. A lot of regular.
How does this one know about pocket bacon?
Oh, Killer Cat told me about it. It sounds wonderful.
I'll start casting fireball and we'll fucking kill him. We'll fucking kill him.
No, I'm gonna put half a sandwich in Tindra's hand. Eat. You're getting feisty.
Was it something I said?
Tinder, everybody in the party knows about the pocket bacon.
Yeah, everyone in the party knows about pocket bacon.
I mean, yeah, technically I'm not really in the party, so.
Perfect. He said it, so we can boot him out. Do we need a
No,
vote?
I'm a lady.
I vote against kicking her out. For now, we have to deal with a vampire, so
She can
let's
heal.
deal with that first.
I can heal, yes.
I can heal. That's not fucking difficult.
No, let me. Nothing. We're good. We're ready to go now on the adventure. Yes.
First of all, you can't heal that much, right? Let's just
I
put that
can.
on
Do
the table.
you recall that time you died?
Do you recall that time that I died the first time?
We're all walking.
Exactly.
Like
We're all walking.
Exactly. Just remember that. I'm just recalling that time that literally everyone died, but who's the one that hasn't died?
I'm recalling.
I haven't died.
I'm recalling the times that we've all died because we can't get any healing, and
Not fucking
somebody was in
Not
the back.
fucking once. And guess who healed you when you were dying? Who healed you when you were dying? That's what.
I'm sorry. I just thought that we weren't going to have this argument again after the last time that we shared a bedroom and we had this conversation.
I just don't want to be told that I can't heal people when basically I've got more people to life than
I'm
anyone
not
else.
saying I'm not. First of all right, I've done quite a bit of work. Might I say it's with my own blood. So let's not get into that. Yeah.
Speaking of vampires, is this person someone related to you? Should we?
Oh,
confirm
we're
that-
starting with the insults again. What do you mean shrug? What do you mean shrug? There's an insult.
Oh my god!
I'm not a fucking
you
vampire.
know, if we're investigating a vampire, I'm just saying that first person we should be looking at is the current person.
Oh,
who,
right, yeah.
I don't know, does something weird with blood, like so,
It's blood
who doesn't-
magic. Don't be. I'm sorry. I don't know how many times I've seen you cut your hand open because you failed to make a spell check. Sorry, I'm just saying my magic isn't that
What's a
different from
spell
yours
check?
now.
Yeah, don't know what you mean by the spell check thing.
To finish a
I have,
spell,
I
I've
have what's
seen
known
you
as
do
I have what's known
rituals.
as inspiration, and I have a load of it because I store that shit. So if I were you, I'd keep your blood magic shit together. Okay?
Look, I'm just saying that I've done my blood magic way before you did it, and I haven't had any failures as of yet. So I'm just saying.
Really? You've never once failed a spell that you've done with your blood magic.
Fun
That-
fact,
that-
no,
that-
she
that
hasn't.
really- is that really the path we want to go down?
That's the path we
You
want
sure?
to go down. They're gonna have this conversation just over the corner.
Because I just think I remember, you know, at that time when your god disliked you using your magic. I mean,
You
that was
remember that? You remember that time that somebody liked me?
No, I
Sure,
don't.
you wouldn't know
You're right.
the feeling.
You're right. Not a,
Oh
not a
my
single
God.
time where I saw someone liking you.
I'm sorry. I think that the rest of the group is perfectly fine with me.
Keela Kek will just kind of inch
I am sure
towards...
the rest of the group is perfectly fine, but that was not the question you asked. You asked at that time that someone actually liked you.
While they're arguing, Keela Kek will inch towards Seamus like, this was a long 2 years.
Uh-huh.
This is, by the way, this is definitely a conversation that has happened before. It's absolutely.
Just reopening old wounds.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
We didn't finish this conversation last time we talked about it.
Because
That was
someone
great.
walked away
That was
because they got
It
angry.
it wasn't me because I've got little legs, and you would have caught me.
First of all, I'm not going to run after you.
Obviously, that's proven. Do you see how much you weigh?
Hi.
What do you want?
Am I,
Fuck, is this fucking mushroom dude or vampire dude? I don't know anymore.
I'm Jerry X.
That doesn't mean
Both.
anything to me. Try again.
He is the one we are helping.
So is he vampire dude or mushroom dude?
Yes. He's not the vampire. He was the one to go get the mushrooms.
Okay, so mushroom guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know you can buy mushrooms in a store, right?
We were doing it to make money.
I
It had to
mean,
be a specific mushroom, and it just. Do you want to talk to the priest first, or do you just want to go to the cave?
That was our reaction last night.
can I kill the priest?
No, he's a good guy.
Yeah, why'd you want to kill the priest?
It's possible that he's wanting these mushrooms to help the people here. They are beneficial mushrooms.
I've confirmed it with the knowledge of plants that I have.
So is it like a soup?
More like a medicine.
They're pretty rare. He was gonna give us 15 gold per mushroom.
They
Sounds
only grow in the
suspicious.
super dark places where there is no light.
Correct.
Okay, so what is it that we need from said priest guy?
I didn't know if you wanted to talk to him or not. I
Well,
suppose you
I
don't
want to
have
talk to a
to.
priest. I don't need to talk to a priest. I don't need to talk to anyone. I don't need to fucking speak to no one. You can't make me speak to anyone, you fucking
I wasn't trying to.
mushroom man.
Indra, come on. He's actually being a bit of a dick. But that's beside the point. Just let him do it.
What?
Well, you're not being a dick. You're just like, sorry, I'm getting pregnancy brain. Forget what I said.
Wait, what? How long was I out?
What?
I'm gonna caress my stomach just a little bit.
There's a bump there.
I'm,
Well, yeah.
I'm
It
familiar
was
with
about
the bump was.
6 or 7 months, probably. You were out for a long time, friend.
I don't think I was out that fucking long.
Ah, you're finally awake. You and that horse thief over there.
to the cave then, right?
Well, no, I don't know. I mean, I look at everyone else. Like, do we need to speak to the Reese? Is there something that he has that we need?
He just wants mushrooms.
I wasn't sure.
Technically, we are helping him, Dariax, retrieve his friends, but if we find some mushrooms that are worth 15 gold apiece,
Oh, so we're getting the full 15 gold. So what do we need this guy for?
Show us where the cave is.
Show us where the cave
how hard
is,
can
and
a,
then
how hard can a cave be to find?
I just need my friends.
How much?
gonna
How
get
much
you
are your
your
friends?
friends.
I mean, I'm just out of curiosity because I'm getting 15 gold for a mushroom, so I'm just debating how much your friend is worth.
I don't know who you are. I wanted the heroes of Dun to help me out. I just heard they were in town and I went looking for them. I'm sorry. I'll go. I don't have to be here.
I'm gonna
wait. What?
I'm gonna grab Tindra like
What?
really hard and go, yeah, apparently we've been traveling with the heroes of Dun for many, many months.
We have.
With
Wow,
like a very
that
big
is-
smile.
That is so awesome. Who
I can't
thought
believe this.
that we would have picked up so much from their exploits? That we are so helpful as people.
I'm sorry. I stayed up last night thinking about it.
I'm surprised you all didn't know already.
It is so amazing. They must be the most recognizable people ever.
Have
They
I
must
heard of
be.
these guys?
They're pretty famous.
Wow, the heroes have done.
You can make a history check, Seema.
That's
I was like,
I-
you gotta
I
continue
know.
I don't know. I think I know who we are.
Oh, so close to
I'm-
19. Was a
Oh,
three.
you think you've heard of Dun?
Done. It's like, you know, the thing that you're when you're finished.
Really? Can we really not put this guy down? Really?
no. You need to stop. This
Like,
fully looks like a
Tinder's like-
father-son
Tinder's gonna-
argument.
So you're just gonna start looking for like some of his bacon and seeing if he like finds a tennis ball or something. There's always something I got here. Hold on.
Not in front of the heroes of Dun.
I mean, the heroes are the heroes have done still here.
Well, yeah, it's them. And he points to Drax
Yeah.
and Keelakek.
She fully said that. Yeah, she knew Tindra was gonna go along with it.
I'm so confused.
Sorry, we're still in shock over it.
Wait. So, out of the four of us, the heroes have done are these two?
Yeah, the heroes of Dun. We've been traveling with them the whole time. We didn't even
Okay.
know.
Okay. Wow. No. I apologize. I'm the asshole now. If only I had known that I was in the presence of such legendary heroes.
I mean, you are right about one thing.
Wow.
He kind of looks Tinder up and down. Okay, you're being sarcastic now.
No shit.
I'm just gonna look at Tindra. Let's never let this go.
No.
Listen,
You're right.
Dariax.
I mean, you know what? I'm surprised that the heroes have done even need a kid to lead them to the cave. Surely they would be such experts as to find the cave on their own. I mean, I don't even know why you would need to take a child with you. And a pregnant woman. I mean, this is something that definitely has got your name written all over it.
I mean, to be fair, we probably could, but shut up for a second.
I mean, how difficult can finding mushrooms be for the heroes?
Tindra,
I'm
Tindra.
gonna shove food in Tindra's mouth.
Tindra,
and
shut the
'cause
fuck
Neil's
up.
eating.
Shut up. Listen, Dariax. This whole party here was at Dun that day. That's why they're giving us so much crap.
Oh,
No, well, listen, we weren't at Dun.
Hey,
we
Tindra,
were
Tindra,
at Dun,
Tindra,
but we weren't.
Shut
at
up.
Dun.
Tindra, shut up. This whole party was there.
Not me. I wasn't there.
No, Seema wasn't there.
I'm gonna give Seema a piece of sandwich. Triangle cuts, obviously.
We all barely survived. It was,
In triangle.
except for maybe Tendra, who just runs away when he's almost hit by something. But that's different because that's what he does. It's not a bad strategy, to be honest.
I mean, I've died 0 times.
Yeah, it's true.
I've also died 0 times.
That's also true. I don't know how you don't die, to be honest, but very skilled. But that is the truth.
It's this way.
Take us to the cave.
Okay. He turns, just starts walking, like, what have I done?
He just looks over at Tinder. You are being just an ass today.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I apologize.
You don't have to apologize.
Blue is cackling.
It's like, oh, God dang it.
And the entire time that we're walking now until we get there, I'm gonna make a shower of sparks appear from both Keelik and Draxon's feet the entire time, using prestidigitation to ensure that their feet give off the proper respect of being the legendary heroes.
I'm gonna high five Tindra below my like.
I'm surprised
Well,
Jackson
that's
doesn't just
dumb.
go into hiding.
I'm writing Klondike. I don't care at this point.
Yeah.
All right. I do need to make a survival check for our boy to see if he can remember where this place is at and find it.
Oh, God. Great.
I hope he rolls well, please.
Can I help him?
He needs it.
Do you know where the cave is?
No, but I am good at finding things.
I
And
imagine.
I'm also proficient in that skill.
I will
So-
let him roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Then.
I mean, I feel like if this kid is like walking away from obvious cave locations, I feel like Jackson would be able to go, are you sure it's in the ocean?
Yeah. It's like, it's a cave, so you're looking for running water or places that running water would be.
You guys are
And
heading
moisture.
kind of in a westerly direction. Not on the main road, of course. And you travel for probably about 6 hours.
Jesus Christ.
You travel for
6 hours of sparks. Dedication.
You travel for
Oh,
about
100%.
6
100%.
hours. Keelikek, do
Yeah.
you remember that thing that I had you do a little while ago?
Yeah.
Do it again.
Okay. Well,
Oh, while he's doing that, can I investigate this ball thing?
So yes.
About that, Simo's gonna try and get you to read the. So last night before going to bed, Sima opened it with some Smith's tools and found some arcane glyphs in there, some runes and whatnot. And she was gonna ask you to look at it last night, but you went to sleep. So now's good a time as ever.
Sure. Yeah.
She'll-
You can make an Arcana check to try to decipher it.
Okay.
What the fuck is that and why is that so low?
Got a bonus, though.
That was the
Oh,
dice.
Jesus.
That was the sound of the dice rolling.
I know, I was like, Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Look, Joseph didn't have anything to do with it. Let's be honest.
You don't know that.
19's pretty good.
Why do you sound all tinny on us? What the fuck?
Hello.
I don't think there's anything on your end. I think it's something to do with mine.
Oh, okay. 19's pretty good. You can definitely confirm that it is abjuration magic. Based on the glyphs, when the button is pushed, there is a small energy source on the inside. When the button is pushed, the energy source is expelled through the glyphs, and then those essentially explode out, causing any magical energy to be suppressed for a short time within the explosion radius of the device.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that is shut off by this, spells and whatnot, have to be like if a spell is active on somebody, it's essentially like the
A magic EMP.
kind of like the anti-magic cone from a beholder,
Mhm.
right? It scans over something and it just shuts magic down.
Okay. And does it need to be like recharged or anything?
You could maybe repair this if you found another energy source, but this one has been spent. And like looking at
Okay.
this, you can see like the inside of this is scorched, like beyond what you think it probably should be, because it was activated an extra time. And they're normally
Well,
these are normally
we picked
like
up 2 of these though, right?
right, and they were both spent.
Okay.
And then
what kind of energy source is it? Sorry.
it's a small ball inside of this bigger ball. Imagine that. There is a cradle,
Science.
there's like a cradle on the inside of this, and it's got slots on the ball that fit up into that. So it looks like it's specifically made for this.
Interesting. Okay. And then what about this weird writing stuff?
The weird writing, just arcane runes for the magic itself.
No, sorry, from Seema's stuff.
I mean the ball.
Oh, was it the ball you wanted as well, or I thought there's something different?
They're one and the same. I think you're thinking about the
okay.
same thing. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't sure because I was like, oh, cool.
You're good. You're good. You're still good.
Awesome.
Keelakek. About 3 hours in, you get a familiar feeling. You shrug it off. You know what just happened.
God dang it. Okay. Tindra. Do you know of any way to keep somebody from trying to scry?
Several.
Someone has been trying to watch us for the past, ever since we've been to Chalk. I can tell when it tries to take hold. They're trying to cast it on me.
You can tell when it fails. That
When
feeling.
that's why I say when it tries to take hold. That's why I said that.
Gotcha.
But who knows how many times I failed? I haven't noticed. I don't know.
Well, there's loads of stuff. So there's items that we can get that we can give you. I don't think we have any unless we pick some stuff up. Oh Christ. What?
I don't think I know what you're looking for. I don't think you have any.
Well, I got some stuff. Hold on. Scrying's divination, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I got something.
Do you have one?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Um,
Oh, man.
I don't have the item I'm looking for, but I have an item that can stop it. But it'd be a bit of a waste.
Mm.
Okay, that's fine.
So far, since we've been to Chalk, I've noticed it, I think, 3 times.
Oh, well, means whoever's doing it is not very good, so that's fine.
Or maybe I'm just amazing, being the.
I mean, that is a possibility. You are, of course, legendary for your mental prowess.
Apparently.
But assuming that you are not infallible, as hard to believe as that may be,
I know.
there is a couple of spells that we can try. But I mean, for now, they're watching us walk somewhere, so good for them. Lol. Lol.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that makes me feel good. I mean, all they'll really be able to tell is like what's going on in a given moment. So I don't know, just don't worry about it too much. I'm not going to be able to ascertain like location. They'll just be able to ascertain like what we're doing at a time. So like maybe don't whack off to yourself. Maybe like
whack off. What is?
Yeah, that's fine. Just keep your wits about you, and if we're having a private conversation, maybe focus real hard on locking people out.
Okay. Yeah. So the only way. I don't know if I have any way of knowing, but I mean, I can take a look.
Well, we'd have to find an item that can identify when you are being scryed upon. It's one of those things we need a specific thing for. But in theory, if there's someone who's after us as a group, they would just move to another target. If there is someone who is specifically after you, then we just make sure that we're very careful about how and when how and when we do things with you. But like I say, I wouldn't worry about it. Like, chances are, every time you notice it, just make it like super unappealing to be looking at you, if that makes sense.
Okay. Well, last time it went away, I was looking at it.
Oh yeah, someone can like see through it, so that would be someone on the other end of it.
Okay.
But like I said, they can't like probe your mind or do stuff through it, so you'd be fine.
They're just looking.
Yeah.
But they can also hear from it through as well. So.
Depending on the spell, but yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like when I do like my reading thoughts thing. Like, there's a way I can dive into someone's mind, but then they know about it. But then I can gain a lot more information out of it. And there's moments where I just learn like a little bit of stuff, and I've got to put some pieces together. So as long as they learn little bits of stuff, that's up to them.
Is it something that you can just keep attempting to do?
As long as you've got the ability to keep casting it, yeah.
Would it be best for me to do a check, or?
I mean, it's difficult because you can, in theory, do it like every time it fails, you could redo it again.
Oh, okay.
And then when it is successful, you wouldn't know about it, and it would linger for 10 minutes. So, but then there's like, you'd have to keep your own, like, perhaps there's like detect magic or see invisibility that you could see items with. So there would be a way to see it, but do you want to have to keep constantly doing that? Yeah. I
could do that, but I would have to remember to do that every 10 minutes of every. That's a lot to ask.
That's irrelevant. Yeah. So yeah, what we do is there's also like some certain spells that we could do that, if we wanted to have a private conversation, would block that scrying. So, yeah, I say just let him enjoy walking in the woods with you, and then as soon as something serious comes up, we can get rid of it.
Okay. It's good to know.
Yeah. And then, in order to try and find out who it is, you could always do like some identifiable stuff, and then, if one day we see someone mention something that was easily identifiable, we can go, interesting.
Is it traceable in any way?
I think potentially. I don't think I have the right spell for it, but there is potentially some ways of trying to work out who it is. Yeah, our best bet would be, like I say, to increase your mental fortitude, if such a thing were possible, of course. Mr. Hero.
Well, Keelakek is Keelakek, so this is what you get.
As you're all talking and walking, you come upon something of a cave mouth, and Dariax is just like, oh, it's there.
What, in the cave? Yeah, good job, buddy.
That's the.
Okay, go home. We'll see you there.
Thank you.
Maybe.
Did we negotiate a price for finding his friends, by the way? Because he never answered me.
We're not making him pay us for finding his friends.
Well, I mean, I understand that standpoint from the legendary heroes, but the rest of us, mere
We're
mortals.
not making him pay us, and if you ask again, I'm gonna throw a potion at you. And trust me, I don't even know what it does.
Okay, I don't want to be that guy, but you realize that I can do other stuff too, right?
I'm just gonna go. Turns and backs off.
Please get home safely.
I'll try.
They don't have any money.
Well, a bit stupid to
But if
try
we can
and
get
hire
15
people.
gold per mushroom, that's good enough.
I mean, for the mushroom, sure.
Go into the cave? Well, we'll go to the entrance of the cave. Before we go in.
Look, I'm just happy we get to kill something that's actually evil as opposed to a perceived evil. Looking at Tindra.
Listen, I mean, you're about to go into a cave where there's fireball. I don't know. Don't want to say it's not going to go well. last thing we need is enclosed spaces.
From the entrance, Keelakek will cast See Invisibility and ask for. Actually, does Keelakek know anyone else who has Detect Magic? So, okay.
Lou has it.
Okay, so Lou, go ahead and check for magic. I will check for invisibility. For traps, Draxon. So he'll cast See Invisibility.
Lou
Using
will
the rod.
flip a eye patch.
Okay. And then
How I check for traps again? It's been a while. Is it perception or investigation?
investigation.
Investigation. No, I'm proficient with investigation, but that's still a worse bonus.
Nice. That's a good roll, though.
That's pretty good.
Josh, before we go into the cave, can I take the egg off of me since the boy is gone and put it in like a backpack?
A backpack.
In my backpack.
So you put an ostrich egg in your backpack?
Yeah. I don't
Okay.
have much else in there.
In view of Seema?
Oh, well. Oh, yeah, Seema's here.
What did you sleep with the egg?
Yeah.
When you went to sleep? Okay.
I mean, Sima knocked down anyway. Sima was sleeping in the drawer of the.
You know what? Yeah, inside a Seema. I need to put my armor on properly.
All right. What does that look like?
Lou just flips up her tunic, like throws open her dress, unwraps some stuff, like turns to a wall, unwraps some stuff, and then pulls out an egg and puts it in her backpack.
Did you just give birth to an egg?
Yes, I did.
What?
You can assume who the father is by the fact that I gave birth to an egg. So I'm gonna put it in the backpack.
I'll turn the keyless egg.
It was a long 2 years. Okay.
Beginning to wonder if any of you know how Dragonborn work.
No.
No,
it's
not
just
at all.
it.
As a player, yes.
What? How stupid is Seema? Is that like a thing that Seema would believe? Are you gonna lie to Seema's face right now?
Make a nature check.
Let's take a look. Nature. Oh, you're lucky Seema isn't the smartest bean. My nature is almost non-existent. It is a literal 0. That's a 9.
Look, you've seen human women go into the chamber of your dragon. I'm just saying.
Interesting. Huh. You know, I never really thought that's how that worked. But, then I'm thinking about it. I don't want to think about it anymore. Ew. I'm just gonna ignore this and... Ugh.
You and me both.
Is Seema visibly going ugh?
Yes. Yes.
Lou is laughing just a little bit. And then I'm gonna strap on my armor properly now.
Once we're in the cave, Seema will take the little hood off because it's dark in here. So she likes the dark.
It is, in fact, dark. Like, really dark. Like, pitch black. There's no light in here at all. Those of you who have dark vision can see in shades of gray. But, just so you're all aware, even with dark vision, if you are in dim or 0 light, you still have disadvantage. If you can't see, you don't even get the check.
Produce flame.
Okay, so you cast Produce Flame.
Produce flamme.
Flamme.
Keelakek will take his torch and just like light it on the flame.
Okay.
And attach it to himself.
Can you put it on the stick?
The stick?
Yeah, can you put the bottom, like the
Oh, the
bottom
good
of the
stick?
torch? Yeah, like
The
the
best
like,
stick, like the rod.
like the bundle that, you know, like kind of ties the whole thing together. Can't you just stick it on top of the stick?
You stick.
Probably.
Well, I'm not asking you. I'm asking the DM if you can do it. I'm more like asking you to ask the DM if that's possible.
Oh.
That way you don't have to carry it in your hand.
I mean, can you? I don't.
That's what I say. I think so. I just put it on the. Either way, he's got a torch.
You have
He's lit up. Keelakek is.
a few torchy boys in here. You've got torches now.
Try to see if I have anything in here that like just produces light.
Draxon, you don't really find any signs of traps. Okay.
Do we not have any light sources for anyone else?
Let's see. I grew
We
up in
do, right?
caves.
We're good. Okay. Just making sure.
See, that's a rock over there. That's another rock. That's some more rocks. That's a person. That's Tindra. That's your name, right? Tindra.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just getting the feel for everybody's name and all.
Watch out for piss rocks.
In piss rocks, they may be abound. Be very careful.
We'll do like a perception roll when we're inside.
Are you looking for piss rocks?
No.
All right. So you guys step
Oh
inside.
yeah, there is no Keelik. Oh, he's there.
Klondike can be on the map.
Oh, Klondike. Oh yeah.
Klondike is very large, though.
Are we free to move around?
That's a big bear.
Oh my god, hey Klondike.
There's Klondike.
Oh.
It's a cave. It's a cave, right?
Yeah, it's a cave. All right.
I don't want to
There we go.
Okay.
You can hear. You can hear wind rolling throughout the cave. And a little bit further in, you can hear running water. Maybe a creek or a stream or something.
So nothing visually of note.
Not in the immediate area, but as Draxon rounds the corner there, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay, can I also make a stealth check, potentially?
You may make a
Yeah, I'll
stealth
go.
check as well. You
Keelik, I can
And
try.
where am I in
hiding.
dim light where I'm at?
That is dim light, yes.
Yes, that means I get advantage on it.
I have a question for you, Josh.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I shrink my token to an appropriate Sema size?
Perception.
Shrink your token.
Great.
Jeez.
Yes,
Look,
you can
I'm
do
small now. Tiny.
that. Wow. Wow.
I'm gonna roll stealth as well.
Very stealthy.
Your Keelik,
Also very stealthy.
because I can do that now.
I can try, but it's gonna be bad.
Okay. Yeah, if you guys are trying to move through here quietly, go ahead and roll stealth for me. I'm assuming.
As always, I'm gonna be in the back.
Yeah. Klondike, I will need a stealth check for as well. Now you are in bright light, Draxon.
Would it be possible to like hold up a hand as I move forward of don't come forward?
I've got the torch. I need to give the torch to somebody else. Seema, hold this.
You also can't see without the torch though.
That is correct.
Eh.
You don't have dark vision, which means
Yeah.
without it, you can't
Can't
see.
see.
Period.
So stealth is kind of stupid. Well, I can still roll stealth with a torch. How does that work?
They might not hear you, but they're going to see that torchlight coming down the hallway.
Yeah, okay. Well, better than nothing.
Okay.
All right, if that's the case, then I'll hang back. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I'll just kind of hang behind everyone else to
Can you
keep.
make a stealth check for Klondike for me?
I did. That's a dex check.
Oh, the second one. Okay, great.
Because Klondike doesn't actually have stealth on NPC sheet.
Gotcha. Okay. Great. So you round the corner, kind of hold your hand up to prevent Keelik from getting too close with the torch, and you see laying on the ground is an individual with a wide-brimmed hat. It's got a pointed top to it. They're wearing robes. Looks like they may have been here for a couple days.
Ah, well, I'm one of the friends. I will use that through sign language to Keelik so he can tell everybody else.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take another couple steps forward.
Okay. You see something off to your character's left. Kind of a pulsing blue light. You make another perception check for me.
Can I re-roll that?
You may use one of your things. One of your
Great.
inspirations. You're down to 5.
Excellent, because I don't want a 1.
Sure.
Then 23.
You get closer to the body and you're looking at it. There's just something off. You cast a spell.
I did. Do I have to make like the spellcasting checky thingy? Also, I wanted to cast it. I wanted to cast it at 4th level, not 2nd level.
Oh, well, how much does that change?
5 plus another 5 plus another 5.
So it gives them 15.
Yes.
So you guys can put 5 or 15 temp hit points on your thing.
Oh, actually, it's a max HP increase. Not
Yeah,
10.
but we can't edit that on Fantasy Grounds without it screwing up the base record.
Fair enough. Far enough.
So Seema, Tindra, I'm sorry, not Seema, Keelakek, Tindra, and Lou get 15 temporary hit points.
That will then. Is the Draxon's in my view, right? Like that's.
And I don't. You can see him. He's in, again, shades of gray. So if he stands still, it's hard to see him for too long, or after too long, I should say. You're all like T-Rexes.
Gotcha. And to him, I will give radiant armor.
What does that do?
It gives him.
I am going to need spellcasting checks for each one of those spells.
Okay, so.
The first one was 4th level, you said?
Yes.
So that's a DC of 14 on your spellcasting check there.
That's a 15 on the die.
Very good. And the second one, what level spell is that?
Not a spell, it's a class feature.
Okay. No cast required, or no check required.
That doesn't happen to make me glow, does it?
I don't think it does.
I
It doesn't say that it does.
want to read that.
I did read it. It didn't say that it did,
Feel it.
but I can check again. Oh, but it's gone now. I clicked it and now it's gone.
Oh, it should be in your abilities, right? What's it called? Radiant armor? Oh, your divine channel divinity?
It is channel divinity, yes.
It doesn't say anything about the person glowing.
But it did disappear from my.
Yeah, because you used it. You're probably in combat view.
Okay, so I gotta switch it to standard. Got it.
Yeah.
So you gain 2d6 plus 8 temporary hit points.
So you roll those d6s. 7, so that's
Plus 8, 15.
15 temporary
It's almost
hit
like
points.
literally the same as me casting 8 at the 4th level.
Oh man, it's crazy.
I appreciate that.
And they
And whenever
last-
whenever something deals damage to you, they will take as much damage as they've dealt to you.
Wow. As radiant?
And
Does it say?
That's Resolute Shield.
It takes radiant damage equal to the damage dealt to the temporary hit points. To the
Yes.
temporary hit points. So the most it
Yes.
can do is 15.
15.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. That's cool. That's cool.
it's cool.
All right, Draxon. Something just doesn't sit right with you about this body. There's something off about it.
Can I roll nature or survival to see?
Well,
to tell about
You
it?
don't need to,
Okay.
because the finger on the left hand, it's very slight, but it's just kind of like slowly scratching the dirt on the cave floor. When you
Does
look,
it seem like it has noticed me that I am there?
it hasn't stopped scratching the floor, but like you look closer, and that finger is like down to the bone. Like it's rubbed the flesh and muscle off of the finger.
I'm gonna very stealthily pull out using my new feature, dual wielder. I'm gonna pull out my one-handed katana and my sickle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stab it.
I would like you to roll initiative. Because as you come down to stab the thing, it turns over to attempt to stop you.
How far is Jackson from Keelikek? Oh, I think you're out of range, dude.
Yeah, he's a good ways away.
35 feet.
We're
You
all
can
rolling, or just Drexen?
you can all roll initiative.
Anyone within range of Keelikek gets a. Actually,
It's
I
on
can't
the
remember
combat.
how.
It's on the combat tracker. They'll get it. They should get it.
+1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Klondike's initiative is to 15,
15.
which is
pretty
technically
good.
faster than me.
Arg monster.
Arg monster. Arg monster.
Arg.
Monster. Okay, so that is happening. Seema, you are able to see what is going on, and you see Draxon like pull out his blades and go to stab this thing, and it like, as soon as he goes to stab it, the thing turns over and is like trying to stop him. You have a moment to act.
I will cast. Where is it? If I can find it. Bless.
Bless. Crazy.
Yes, I'll give it to everybody else. I give it to. Well, first, you need a spell check, right?
Spell
for me?
check. Yep. What level spell is it? 1.
It's 1, yeah.
Okay, so you'll make a wisdom check.
Gotcha.
You'll
20.
Okay. So you have a choice. You can double the targets, the range, the duration, or you can recover a spell you lost.
I'm gonna double the targets and also give it to Llewellyn and Tindra
Very
and
cool.
myself.
Very cool.
So let me.
Yeah, you can just drop drop the effect on those.
Yeah, let me untarget them. Bum. And yeah, that's that. Target and target and myself. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'll figure that out.
With bless?
Yes.
I don't know what you're gonna. Okay, so that's your action.
Yes. And do I have a? I will attempt to move closer to Jackson.
Sure. Okay.
I don't have bonus action, I think, that I can use. So I think I'm just gonna end my turn.
Just gonna do it, huh?
Actually, where did I move from? I moved from here.
You moved from 10 feet back. Yeah.
So to move another about here, so I can better protect him. Actually, I move him about here, so I can better protect him.
Sure. You run up. See that blue glow off to the right there.
That's vaguely alarming, but it's nothing.
What do you mean? And
Simi doesn't know anything about the mushrooms, so she's taking it as a threat. She thinks Smurfs are evil.
I got you. It seems like this thing's reaction time is pretty good, and it turns over and kind of crawls up onto its legs and using half of its movement to get up. And then Draxon, you were its intended target. So it will continue to go after you. It will move up. And it will make a claw attack against you.
Can I reaction resolute shield?
Resolute shield? What does that do?
Starting at first level, I gain the ability to hinder attacks intended for others. Whenever a creature attacks a target other than me that is within 5 feet of me, I can use my reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Disadvantage on the attack roll?
If the reaction causes the attack to miss, the attacker cannot attack that target I protected until the start of my next turn.
Interesting. Okay. Well then, it will make the attack with disadvantage. That is a miss, and it is aggravated. Is that a
Class feature?
Class feature. It can't attack the target until the start of your next turn?
Nope.
Okay, well, then it's gonna go for you then.
That's what I expected. I am literal meat shield.
Tries to hit you with a claw, and it misses that attack as well. How many attacks does it get? Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay.
You just see this large glowing shield just block whatever it was trying to do to you, Jackson.
Well then. That brings us to Tindra.
My eyes. Well, I can see those guys. I can't see anything else. So
Correct. Yeah.
That sucks to be me. Actually, wait one. Aha.
Waiting one.
Can I get crumbs on the map, please?
Crumbs?
Yeah.
Sure. Hang on. Hold
I
one.
can just, I guess.
Oh, I've missed crumbs.
New crumbs?
Owl crumbs is.
Owl crumbs.
I haven't changed them, so.
Crumbs is on combat tracker.
Yay. Awesome. Does he move like as part of my turn or is like independently?
It's on your turn. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna an action to tell him to do stuff. I think it is, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's too happy. Sounds too happy.
Yeah, I was like, some Disney music. Got it.
So Josh, it doesn't actually say. It says it's an action to dismiss it and cast it and stuff. It doesn't actually say it's an action to.
What are you trying to do? Because there's like very specific rules about using familiars in combat.
Well, yeah, I can cast spells through him,
which takes your action.
Yeah, but I just want to know if me telling him to move into an area so he can see an enemy is also an action. Because then obviously I can't do both. At least not this turn.
Summon familiar.
Yeah.
do think it's gonna take. I think it's gonna take your action. Let me. Familiar. Where did it go? Find from here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's gonna take your action. Because there's other things like at least for now we can revisit it, but for now, since I don't have.
That's fine. Okay, I will then just tell him. Getting closer for now.
Okay.
Yeah, and eventually he'll, not necessarily like in this round, but like on like my next turn, I'll have him be so that he's able to touch the enemy.
So it goes
in like a weird form
on your turn. So if you're using the action to tell it to do something, it will do that as your action. So if you want it to move closer, it will do that this turn.
Okay. Well, then that has no boat use for me, so that's fine. He can just chill there. Because next turn I will be able to do it, so I might as well just do that on my next turn.
Yeah, I mean, familiars in combat are weird because they were never like intended for that kind of.
Of course.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is I am going to hold a Spellare. I'm going to hold a Mahaji Missile spell.
Okay, so go ahead and
If I see anything coming around that corner.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All right.
And then, I'll hold that. And, if I see him coming around that corner.
All right. That brings us to Klondike. Which is kind of unfortunate for Draxon because you haven't given him a command yet.
Her Klondike is a lady.
I'm sorry.
Lady Bird.
So I assume that means I have to wait until my turn.
Yeah,
use
you
my bonus
gotta-
action to do so.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, only Klondike could already see the enemy, and they would know what to do.
It is true.
Because I have to use my bonus action this turn for my own things. Also, I was hoping to get assassinate on this thing, and it failed.
I know.
So
I know. I'm sorry.
it gets this instead.
You attack it. Ooh, with is that bless? It is.
Yep. This is the default list.
23 hits. Yeah.
Cool. I forgot to do a thing beforehand. Oh well. Take this. Take Hwata.
It says
there's
as
a-
you stab it.
Bonus action. Take this. Hwata.
It doesn't want to. It says
Too bad.
real bad.
Hwata. That's gonna be negligible damage because I have a -2.
Oh no.
I got negative strength.
That's rough, bro.
Yeah, it's not a finesse weapon, but it's whatever.
Certain death sickle.
It can't heal.
Interesting. Interesting choice.
That's my turn.
Okay. Keela Keck, you're up.
So Keelikek will certainly hear the commotion going on.
Has been a riot up front now.
Yeah, so he's going to attempt to make his way to the front lines.
Okay.
Difficult terrain, but hold on. I gotta check something because I think I've got something that helps against that.
Against difficult terrain?
Yep, a free action allows me to move. I'm not unaffected by difficult terrain, therefore I can move through my allies with no impediment.
How dare you?
Ha! Screw you, DM. I go this way. Oh, that's a thing.
It's got little pointy teeth.
It didn't move me all the way. I didn't go the whole 30 feet. Ah, there we go. Maybe I was lagging.
pulled
Bonus
you.
action dash.
Bonus action dash.
They're fighting things. Okay, now he is flanked.
He's flanked. The capable Jaunt Arg monster is flanked.
Flunked. Keelikek do what he do best. Hit things.
Hit away.
All right. Yeah.
Oh,
Oops, that's
did you roll? Oh, you have disadvantage? Why do you have disadvantage? Hang on.
Was that disadvantage?
Hold one.
That can't
Hold
be
one.
right.
He's because Keelikek is also prone.
Roll that again. Roll it again. Just make it a straight
Okay.
roll.
Ah. Ah.
Well, that misses.
Where am I getting a D4 from?
It's bless. You've been blessed
Oh.
by your friendly local neighborhood kobold.
Ah, I see. That was a bad roll.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. That brings us to Llewellyn.
That's me.
It is.
Okay. Can I from here mount Klondike,
You want
or would it be too small of an area? Because if not, I'll just go through them, or like try to push past them.
to in a cavern like this? I'm gonna say no.
That's fine. How do I get past them? How long would that be? Klondike would be
5,
20 feet.
10, 15, 20. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go over. Can I get to there?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're gonna have to use your action because Tindra makes 30 feet.
Okay. Sure. I'll use my action.
Okay. So you'll be at 35 feet there, and then you've got 25 feet of movement left, so you can like push in further if you want.
Okay. I will. Yeah. Why not? I'll go there.
Okay.
There.
Okay.
And there.
Okay. All right.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
The end.
Oh,
of your-
actually,
Oh.
no, it will be because it doesn't take that.
Okay.
I suppose I can activate Bloodbound.
Is that a bonus action?
Yeah.
Well, then you can do it.
Okay, I will do that.
All right. Okay. No. No. We're back to Seema. Seema? Seema. Ma of Seem.
Seema.
Aaron?
Apparently, I was not.
You're very low.
Oh, no.
Better.
Great.
Welcome to the party.
All right. I mean, I guess I'm gonna hit this thing with a hammer, right?
Smoosh it.
Oh wait, I don't have my hammer. It's in my bag of holding. Well,
You can pull it out.
No, I'm good. I will instead cast. No, I can't really do too much.
What is? Oh,
Oh, except what does pacify do? Oh, nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna give Llewellyn commendation.
what does that do?
What did that do?
I know I can't even give you commendation because I have nothing but concentration spells. Let's go.
It's okay, buddy. I understand.
I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold my action.
What action are you holding, and what is the trigger?
Seeing as this thing is surrounded, I'm gonna hold the attack action with my sling.
Okay. So just so you know, holding an action takes your reaction.
Yes.
Okay. So you won't be able to use
Yeah, that's fine.
reactionary. Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
So you want to. Okay. So what is the attack action you're holding?
Oh, actually, I found a better option.
Okay.
Yes, I don't think this takes a concentration. It doesn't. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on who I think is the squishiest member that doesn't have my shield on him. I'm gonna give it to Keelikek.
Okay. So you're gonna give me a spellcasting check. What level spell is that?
Natural 20.
All right.
It's a level 1 spell.
You can double the dice, targets, double the range, the duration, or recover a spell you've lost, which I don't think you've lost any.
I haven't hit any, so I'm gonna double the targets.
Great. Who else are you giving Sanctuary to?
I will give it to Llewellyn.
Okay. So Keelikek and Llewellyn are about to get Sanctuary.
Yes, they are. Effect. Give it to them. There we are. And
What does Sanctuary do?
I create a ward on a creature within range against attack. Any creature that targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must make a Wisdom saving throw. On the failed save, they must choose a new target, or lose the attack or spell.
Okay, that's very handy. What's your spell save DC?
Oh, I wish I knew. Doesn't actually tell me right here because it's like kind of covered.
Yeah, it's probably on another spell of yours.
Yeah, I'll find out and I'll tell you.
Okay.
In the meantime, one thing I forgot to tell you is I'm actually missing a cantrip. I'm supposed to get one as like a racial feature.
Oh, we'll figure it out.
We can figure that out later.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Your spell save DC is 14, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Yep. Okay. So
It's rather low.
he did not get those points back. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. Right. Yep. Did not get those points. Did not get those points. As long as you hit him with that thing, he does not get those points.
No Healy for you, stupid vampire.
So saw you cast that, and he can't attack. She can't attack Draxon until your next turn, right?
Yeah, that was my.
That was over. That's over. Yeah. Original target. It's going for Draxon. Nom 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 nom. Claw attack.
I'm gonna let that happen, buddy.
That's a 24 to hit.
Hmm.
What'd it do? It hit you. You take 9 points of damage.
And it takes 9 radiant damage.
And it is going to take 9 radiant damage. Okay. Making sure it didn't have any. Okay. And as part of its attack with the claw, it grapples you. And for its second attack, it's going to bite you.
I will impose disadvantage with shieldy thingy.
Okay.
What if I tell it no, I do not consent?
Vampires don't ask for consent. Vampires bad. So it has disadvantage on attack because you made shield thing.
I did make shield thing.
Huh. Okay. All right. Well, it still hit you.
No.
That is. Well, you're not going to like it.
Did you roll 2d20s?
No. But Chewy chomp. You take 13 points. 13 points of piercing slash necrotic damage.
Necrotic.
Yeah.
Well, there goes your temp shield, but it does take 4 damage.
It is going to take an additional 4 damage. I need to read this thing. Okay. To the start of your next turn. Okay, so it bites you, and oh, how much of that did you take from? Oh, you lose 6 max hit points. Draxon. So, wait, what did you just do?
I typed in the wrong one.
Do you
So I
know?
fixed it.
Do you know what your normal max
Max
is?
HP,
Yeah.
70.
Okay.
Reduced by 6, that is now 64.
Okay. Well, make sure you have that marked down somewhere so we can put that back if we need to. As long as you don't die. Tindra. It is your turn, my friend. This thing is like wrapped up on Draxon. It's like got its fangs dug in deep onto his neck.
Ew.
Ew. Okay.
I'll do Mucho Missile Magico.
Sure. Magic missile. Good.
Ooh.
That succeeds. At level 2? Okay. So you get an extra missile.
Alright, and 1.
Hello.
I'll do
Ooh.
3.
Okay.
4, I think it is, right?
Yep, you get 4 of them. Very
Did I
good.
get him?
Still alive.
Dang it. Couldn't work out if I needed to do it higher or not.
Or
Okay.
unalive, depending on how you look at it.
True. Yeah. Okay.
Still
Technically,
moving.
I have killed him.
It is in fact moving, yes.
So wait, this guy's an unconscious. Would be considered undead, right? No, it's not. Sorry, I'm reading my dagger, and it's like a dead humanoid. So no, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Cool. Bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, it was all good.
Good. All right.
I did a thing.
Down to Klondike. Down to Draxon.
I have a question.
I will have an answer.
Say I were to, by some means of maybe I don't know that I have, turn into a block of ice with this thing grappled. Would it also be frozen, or would it be forced off of me?
It would be forced off of you. What means do you have to turn into a block of ice?
Primal Shift Winter Wolf.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That is what that does.
Yeah, it would shunt it off of you,
Okay.
but then you would be a block of ice.
It would be a block of ice. But it would
Nothing
be
wrong
off
with
of
that.
me.
It would be.
Hey man, you'd just be chilling.
I'd be hanging out.
I need a rim shot. I need a rim shot button. A rim shot.
Oh, don't do that.
That's what that's called.
It would give me too much power. I'd just be doing that on purpose after a while.
Oh, well.
I know what I'm going to do instead. I'm
Sure.
going to do Form of the Thunder Ram.
What'd it do?
You grow faster and mightier, manifesting horns and hooves like a ram. While you are in this form, your walking speed increases by 10 feet, and you ignore difficult terrain made of stone, even that caused by magic. In addition, your strength allows you to push your foes around the battlefield. Once per turn, when you hit a huge or smaller creature with a melee weapon attack, You can force that creature to make a strength saving throw or be pushed up to 10 feet away from you in a straight line.
That's cool.
I want it to be surrounded so I can kill it.
Oh, I mean, you guys are messing it up.
I want it off of me. I want.
Sure. So your movement while
Fair.
being grappled is still 0.
Yeah, I don't have to move. I just have to hit it.
Right. You just gotta whack it.
Whack.
So
I'm going to do that with this one-handed katana.
roll to whack, I guess.
Roll the whack. I whacked real good.
Apparently. Gee whiz. Gee willikers. You,
Maybe you'll just whack it to death.
You're whacking too good, in my opinion. You do get sneak
Take
attack.
this! And go flying 10 feet.
Well, it's got to make a strength save, right?
Oh, yeah.
What's
Yeah,
the
strength
DC?
save. I have a button that does it.
Oh, cool.
Get your strength save.
Succeeds, 22.
Okay.
It is still holding on to you.
Damage?
Oh, it dealt 31 points of damage.
Oh, yeah.
The
it
attack did.
damage.
Yo, you hit it.
Ooh.
You hit it real good.
Yeah, I crit it. Yeah, well, that's that.
All right,
Because
well, it's
Activating Primal Shift is my bonus action.
okay. Keeler Kick, you're up.
Bonus action, Bardic Inspiration for myself.
Ooh.
Combat Inspiro.
Mm-hmm. Remind me, Seema, attacking
Yes.
removes Sanctuary, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so if you attack it, actually, you attacked it last turn, so that you no longer have Sanctuary on yourself. Keeler.
I thought Seema cast Sanctuary this turn.
Was it this turn? Or no, it,
It
was
was this
last.
turn.
I thought it was last.
It was-
turn.
It was this
It
turn.
was this round.
Yeah, it was this
Okay,
round.
okay.
But
yeah,
it'll
yeah,
still
You go
get rid of
first.
them. So.
yeah. Yeah. Just
Okay.
so you're aware. I don't know if it matters at this point, but
No,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Roll to hit.
sure. Lose Sanctuary.
No. Not that it matters.
Yeah, 30 hits. Poor vampire.
Damage?
Roll it. Yeah, roll it. My poor
Damage. Plus. I'll
Don't
roll
forget sneak
another.
attack.
You get sneak attack. You get sneak attack and sudden strike.
Yeah, sneak attack, southern strike, and then the bardic as well.
Oh, the bardic inspiration dice goes for damage. Jesus Christ. Sure.
So sneak attack.
Yeah.
Boop.
And then okay,
Sudden
that's an
strike.
effect, and then sudden strike, and then we'll
Boom.
add a d6 at the end.
Okay. Damage. Wow, that's a lot of ones.
And we will remove the effect for your combat inspiration as you roll your final d6.
Zah. Better than one. So that's 20 damage total.
How do you want to do this? Exactly 0.
That's good. So he's going to basically take his hammer and just go straight down into the skull and just drive it into basically where like the neck is. So it's just splits the head in half.
That's not how you cure a headache.
There's no headache if there's no head.
Now, you have found one of the individuals you were told to look for and killed them again. And I think that is a perfect place for us to pick up next week.
If we keep killing him and if we keep aliving him and then unaliving him again, do we get a bonus?
No.
Dang it.
There are no XP hacksaws in my games.
Fine.
With that said, that's going to be us for the evening. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you to my wonderful people for playing this game. If
Thank you to St. Patrick.
If you like what you see over here, this is Fantasy Grounds. Woo. Woo. See, Fantasy. Ooh. We have a link down below. If you want to try out Fantasy Grounds, you can use the link. We get a little bit of kickback. Doesn't cost you anything extra. Helps the channel out. We would appreciate it. Raids incoming? I don't see any raids. Do we have we been raided? I don't see any raids.
No, I don't think so.
We could raid into somebody, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it normally happens. It normally happens right now. So we're gonna call it a night. If you like what you saw, you can join us next week as we try to wrap up this dungeon. You guys are off for Guild of Blades next week, right?
We are, yeah.
Well, we'll have to see if we can do something on Thursday instead. All right. Well, everybody, thank you. It's been a delight. And don't argue with people like Tendra and Ludo. Okay, bye.
Later.
It's a friendship thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like there's a very toxic friendship. I wouldn't.
It is.
Such a
It
toxic
absolutely
friendship.
is.
Oh my god.